Hello and welcome back to Chasing the Target. And after almost more than 48 hours, we have a winner. We have a champion. Chennai Super Kings are IPL 2023 champions of India. MS Dhoni, fifth championship. He's saying he's not going to retire, but another trophy in the cabinet. What a match we had. We've been waiting for this result for 48 hours. कल से चल रहा भाई बारिश हो रही नहीं हो रही ये हो रहा वो हो रहा आज भी बारिश हुई but it was worth it. I think right now it's past 3 o'clock in India. The match finished probably like 1:32 a.m. India time, but the ground was full, 100,000 people, more than that, at the ground waiting for a result, and it went to the last ball. Rightly so, Jadeja, man, match winner, outstanding, the best all-rounder in India over the last few years, and no doubt about it. Under pressure, unhe jo batting kara aaj, incredible. He won it for his team, and I also have to give Ambati Raidu a lot of credit. Bhai ka last game tha for CSK, and the innings that he played today, it got them back into the game. Yes, Conway and Ruturaj got them off to a flyer, very good start, but phas gaya tha game beech mein, thanks to Noor Ahmed. I think Noor Ahmed bowled really well, fabulous bowling from him. And then Mohit Sharma also came back. He did get hit in between, but he came back and bowled lovely as well. And the pressure was on. But then the way Ambati Raidu, batted, I think he shifted the momentum a bit. Then again, the momentum shifted and Jadeja finished it off. But they were in the hunt because of that, the start that they got, but then the Raidu's innings, I think that was the key over there. RCB जीत गए, RCB जीत गई. इनक्रेडिबल मैन. या आज भी लोग बोल रहे थे कि गुजरात में है 50-50 स्प्लिट होगा या 60-40 70-30 गुजरात फैंस रहेंगे, लेकिन मुझे तो लग रहा था 70% तो चेन्नई के फैंस थे. एंड या वेल डिजर्व्ड मैन. रातों में तो उन लोग वहीं पे स्टेडियम के पास हो जा रहे थे, टिकट का भी मसला हो जा रहा था, टिकट भी भिग गए थे उन लोग के, बाज लोग तो फेंक दिए थे टिकट्स, बट इट वाज वर्थ इट ऑल इन द एंड. इट मस्ट हैव बीन वेरी टफ फॉर अ फैन. मतलब आप कितने घंटे वेट कर रहे हैं, आप कल भी वेट करें, आज भी वेट करें, पर आज भी डिले हो गया था बीच में एंड इतना लेट खत्म हो गया. बट आई थिंक इट वाज वर्थ इट. whoever made the journey down there, it must have been worth it for them. 10 of 2, you're backing Gujarat to win that game. I think in the end, 10 of 2, एक like you just don't get hit for a boundary, even if you go for 2-3, it doesn't matter. One ball, okay, ठीक है, that second last ball, it was decent on a shot mara, but last ball was kind of terrible from Mohit Sharma. I won't blame him, but like you expect the 10 of 2 for the bowling team to win. Just bored of CSK and MI, bro. Same here, man. Same here. I'm also bored. I at least enjoyed the game, but I'm bored of them. They keep winning, but you have to give credit where it's due. And the biggest MS Dhoni fan is now joining us in his yellow colors. Bhai, it was all set up. The script was written. MS Dhoni coming into bat and finishing off the game one last time. And dog, सीधा cover पे catch, सीधा duck पे गए भाई. पूरा
blessing in disguise है यार वो. If he would have scored, he would have finished the match and he would have retired.
No, I agree with you. It's a blessing in disguise because every time he puts Jadeja under pressure, but this time he got out early and gave Jadeja some time, and Jadeja finished it off properly.
वही मैं WhatsApp पे पहले WhatsApp पे लिख दिया था 2019 वर्ल्ड कप रिकैप मुस्तफा इनकमिंग as always being on the fence.
2019 में भी यही होता था, अगर उन्हें जल्दी आउट करो यार, जडेजा आके खत्म कर देता.
भाई साहब वो तो खैर छोड़ दो, बट जडेजा को वापस लाने वाला इनिश था. चेन्नई में लास्ट ईयर कैप्टन बना के हग लिया था जडेजा, तो उसको वापस लाने वाला भी इनिश था.
The best all-rounder in India.
Best all-rounder in India right now, it's Ravindra Jadeja.
What a player, man. What a player. Man. Bro, but let me ask you this question. This was a good prep for the test series, huh? Like this was a 3-day, like 2-day, more than 50 hours we waited for a result. So
we waited for the result, but the overs bowled were less than 35. So I think like, I don't know, man. ये अभी रातों रात निकालो शुभमन गिल और शमी को वहां से जल्दी निकालो. It's time to focus on the WTC.
Jinx is also going.
जिंक्स भी नींद में रहेंगे तो पहले अंगड़ा ले रहा था मैच के बीच में. But yeah, overall, yeah, 214 यारो बेचारे. I feel bad for Gujarat as well. Like they put up a sensational show. Sai Sudarshan यारो,
Yeah, crazy innings.
incredible.
And
उन्हें timing.
टू दैट लोग बोल रहे थे शुभमन गिल नहीं मारा तो इन लोग पिंडे में मिल जाते, मगर इन्हें मारा. दैट्स द थिंग विद गुजरात. द ब्यूटी ऑफ दिस टीम इज कोई ना कोई आगे कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहा है. आज जो इन्हें इनिंग खेला जबरदस्त. एंड आई वुड हैव लव टू सी अ 20 ओवर एंड सी, बिकॉज़ फिर लाइक और हिकअप्स हो सकते थे चेन्नई के लिए. बट yeah, I think chasing when it's Duckworth Lewis, it does favor the chasing team. The team was batting second.
Yeah, someone sent me a photo, I think, before the match, that the team that's chased has won 3 times and the team that's batted first has won 5 times. So I think the barish factor, everything taking into factor, obviously it went against the odds. But mere hisab se, I think Gujarat, vichare, the way they played, sensational. But still, I think 171 and 15 overs is not an easy task. Like jo tarike se shuruaat hui, Ruturaj Gaikwad and Devin Conway ki, I think that I was shocked Devin Conway got the man of the match. Very honestly, I didn't expect that coming.
He did bat well, though. He did bat well.
I would have given it to JJ for that 15 runs, man, because those 15 runs were well and good for like 50 runs, and the overs that he bowled 4 for 38 were probably the best. One question is Moeen Ali ko kai ko nahi dalaya Dhoni, which I'm not able to understand. When it was the favoring the slower bowlers, Moeen Ali could have pitched in a couple of overs.
Batting भी नहीं करा यार उससे.
बैटिंग तो छोड़ो, चलो ठीक है, वो सिचुएशन में उन्हें आके सेट हुआ नहीं हुआ, उन्हें मार सकता फ्रॉम बॉल वन, वी नो, बट चलो ठीक है, दैट इज स्टिल अ कॉल दैट यू टेक. बट आप उसको बॉलिंग दे सकते थे. बट तुषार देशपांडे फिर 20 रन खा लिया. उसको मजाल कैसी थी यार. तुषार देशपांडे को पूछा हर्षा भोगले, हाउ डू यू फील? Said, I said in an interview that I'll win the game for Chennai Super Kings. Man, he almost lost the game for Chennai Super Kings. Like, what the hell, bro?
Tushar Deshpande. But yeah, Gujarat side, like if you look at it, let's talk a bit about the positives in the batting side. Sudarshan, like no one expected that, man. The way he batted, he started slow. Usme KP bhi bol raha tha, his strike rate is too slow. He needs to step it up. Step it up, and we saw him get retired also previously in a previous game, right? तो pressure थाऊंगा इस पे कि भाई बैटिंग है नीचे, मैं टाइम वेस्ट नहीं कर सकता. मगर उन्हें जो गियर शिफ्ट करा, commendable, man. And yeah, it was one of those knocks that I don't think
brilliant timing. मेरे को थोड़ा बहुत I could question that Dhoni's field placements were a little off today. If you see, he was finding the gaps very easily, to be very fair. Like Sai Sudarshan was just lifting it over covers.
The fielding was poor also, right, from Chennai.
The fielding, उन्हें तो तीक्ष्ण का नहीं जा रहा था भाई. Like हमारा एक दोस्त है, हमारे ओनर है, प्रोड्यूसर जो भी है, उन्होंने डॉन, उन्हें सेम चीज बोला. Like it felt like तीक्ष्ण के पास ही बॉल जा रहा है, or like it was actually looking like that. And I don't know, बिचारा, he kept getting caught with poor fielding. But I think for the story of the day is exactly what Chirag Bhai said. Rashid Khan's day off was one of the main reasons, I think, for Gujarat's loss. A 44 of 3 overs, a very rare Rashid smacking day, but a very good day for the Sunrisers. Yeah, whoever he left us, man. So like
Rashid is a choker. But I think the thing with Gujarat also, like if you see, वो जब बारिश हो रही थी वो टाइम पे तुम देख रहे थे हार्दिक पांड्या, बारिश जब रुक गई थी, when the outfield was still wet, हार्दिक पांड्या जा रहा था जवागल श्रीनाथ के पास, अंपायर के पास जाके बोल रहा था. I think he was telling them, even Peterson said that, he was telling them, bro, we can't play right now, and like it's wet, it's dangerous, this that. And I think that he also knew that, like
on the contrary to that point, before you get into it, because Harsha Bhogle said this in the post-match presentation, that Hardik Pandya came and Javakal Srinath told Harsha Bhogle to say this on camera, that Hardik Pandya came and begged him to start the match because of the fans. That's what he said. He said, make sure that the match happens because there are 120,000 people. Obviously, whatever reason he said,
that's the biggest bullshit I've ever heard. Like, because I'll tell you why. Because Peterson,
but Javakal Srinath, he said that to say that, and Harsha Bhogle said that.
You know where I'm coming from? I didn't lip read. This is what Kevin Peterson said. You remember Kevin Peterson was...
I'm also not lip reading. I'm showing you the presentation that I watched. Harsha Bhogle said that a good friend of mine, Javakal Srinath, asked me to tell you this, and then he started saying, "Ke bhai," he said, "Yeah." So,
I don't think so.
आप कौन सी lip read करेगी क्या ये? But मैं तो ये
no, I'll tell you why I believe Kevin Peterson more is because he said it on broadcast first. तो ये clarification था. समझ रहे आप मेरी बात? Peterson said it on broadcast that like these guys don't want to play right now. The Gujarat team, they're saying like it's wet and this and that, because उन्हें वहीं पे था इन लोग के साथ.
अब हिंदी में बोलूंगा तो समझाने होगा, पीटरसन नहीं समझाऊंगा यार, नहीं बोल सकते. But Matthew Hayden is the best, man. Like he is the most Australian Indian guy you will meet right now. बड़ा कुर्ता डाल लेके, he was enjoying every moment of the final. Obviously he's the one who started the franchise with MS Dhoni. He was like a proud proud dad जैसा feeling थी उसकी. Went and hugged MS Dhoni. So yeah, it was fun to see all of those things, but I think just the rain was a bit against Hardik Pandya and the side. 214 is a very good score. बहुत जबरदस्त total था. Sai Sudarshan's innings didn't get the win that deserved, but then again 171 to defend in 15 overs. I would still call out the bowlers from Gujarat Titans. I think I don't know what happened there, but they gave away a lot of runs in the
I
middle.
think also like the ball was wet. You kept saying you kept seeing
Gripping.
the taking out the towel and stuff, trying to dry it off. And in general, you're playing against an experienced team. It was going to be difficult. I felt that Mohit Sharma bowled an amazing last over, except for the last two
Yeah.
deliveries. Kya over tha bhai? Like
Mm.
he didn't. He just one dot ball and two, three singles, something like that. And
Yeah.
they needed 10 of 2. That was incredible over, I think. And then
That
he
six
scored.
that he hit off the second last ball,
That
Jadeja
was
straight
clutch.
one. That was
That
too
was
good. That was
yeah.
something else. And
And,
then the
and
last ball was pathetic. Like but
yeah.
I don't know. This is what one of the friend of our show punter said. कि I saw him lip read कि भाई leg पे डाल full डाल ये हार्दिक पांड्या
अरे
के
यार
love.
उन्हें बोला वाइड डालो वाइड ऑफ ऑफ स्टंप मैं भी देखा वो he didn't tell him leg पे डालो he's not stupid bro like you tell me even if punter is thinking like that in that situation that fixed ये वो why the hell would he do it when there's 130,000 people in the stadium and everyone is watching there's 2 crore watching on Geo and stuff why the hell would he tell him by leg पे डालो and allow people to lip read he was saying wide of off डालो भाई it was clear
If he can say that we don't want to play and then he can say we want to win, I think
अरे
that
नहीं
tells us how ADD he is. T20 took 3 days to finish, which is more than most test matches recently, and that's a very fair point right now. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it finished. At least a 15-over match was good. I was hoping for a super over like Mustafa, I'm pretty sure was. But at the end of the day, I mean, whatever took place, it was fun. Drama was fun. The last 2 balls, 10 runs to get. Jadeja ka chakka, फिर Jadeja का leg pad को लग के 4 चले आना. The Dhoni picking up Jadeja, the Dhoni lifting the trophy. I think, yeah, I mean, these things look good, but obviously, as a proper IPL neutral perspective, so it gets annoying. Like Chirag Bhai saying, he's just bored of CSK and MI and now Gujarat. I'm pretty sure he'll add it to that list.
yeah
But like my question here is like Tushar Deshpande has won an IPL. When is Virat Kohli going to win it, bro? Like,
Yeah, I mean, Chennai has won it 5 times. Mumbai has won it 5 times, and RCB has won it 0 times.
yeah,
थोड़े comments ले लेंगे हाँ.
yeah, a good perp, a good
Prep.
preparation, like perp criminal, a good prep. But who cares when playing for the country? 100%. By test match, England condition way different than this. यहाँ बारिश नहीं होने वाली, यहाँ पे stadium वाले बचाने नहीं वाले, यहाँ कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला. It's just gonna be out and out swing conditions, and yeah, you have to
बारिश
just
नहीं
get.
होने वाली तुम बहुत बड़ा statement बोल दिया because England is
I mean,
known for it.
it is known for like it, but कुछ ना कुछ करके match तो हो सकता है. At least 2 out of 5 days. You still have days, right? That's the difference. You can get one innings out 40, 50, 60. You don't know. Call it before first match, IPL winning. Oh, octopus in the house, baby, Abu Bakar. But yeah, I mean, not a lot of people favored them this year because bowling बहुत ज़्यादा weak थी, to be very frank. But then they came back. I think that's also one way you could say character in that team. Okay, they didn't have the bowling. Then Chahar was injured. Chahar went out. Akash Singh came. Tushar Deshpande was there. कौन कौन की जिस तरीके से भी जिताया it's been a cut paste copy kind of a situation.
You saw that today also. Patirana one off day, I think, and it damaged them, right? Like they almost lost the game because they relied so much on him. The way he's bowled, I think, in the past 6-7 games, he's led them to this position. And okay, he had a bad game, but then the batsman covered for it today. But you can see there is holes in that team, but they made sure that they tipped over it and went for the win.
Yeah, 20 runs in the 17th or 16th over were given by Tushar Deshpande. Then the next over went to 18. Then the next over went for another like 15. That just was what damaged them. And yeah, Doctor Saab jag rahe hain. Maybe Dhoni took into consideration the weather condition before opting for bowling DLS.
He said that in the
yeah, he said that. Yeah, he said that.
He said कि भाई बारिश अगर हुई तो that's why we want to chase. That's exactly the reason he gave to bat second.
Yeah, धोनी का स्टंपिंग यारो वाकई that was 0.1 second में आप बोलो 40 के एज में 0.1 second यारो.
अच्छा था.
I just like these are the moments I have to capitalize. I have to record these kind of things.
अच्छा स्टंपिंग.
He knew he was out back. Man, the best was Jadeja asked him out है क्या and he's like किसको पूछ रहे यारो बोल के like of course like किसको पूछ रहे भाई. Watch Dhoni stumping 10 times on. That confidence भाई Shubman's like, I don't when Saha asked Shubman Gill क्या है, like मेरे को नहीं मालूम, and then Dhoni went walked past him, then Saad like तू out है भाई चल जा. That's what exactly what happened. Rashid Khan's off day, yep, 100% it was off, and it caused them. I think that's a very big spell. That 3-4 overs that they usually get 24 out of, they gave 44, and like no wicket. I think one wicket or no wicket this time. I think yeah, no wickets
उन्हें
for
जो
44.
डूबे उसको इसको ही मारा था 2 छक्के राशिद को जो सीधा मारा था इसको ही मारा था रे राशिद को
Yeah,
that was crucial दो छक्के मारा था because I think the equation was getting out of hand. It was like 44 of uh,
exactly.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
like 44 of no 50 of 20 I think or 50, and then he hit 2 6s. Yeah,
Then it
it
went
was
38 for 38 off from
18,
yeah,
18.
yeah.
Yeah, so the situation was getting out of hand. So those 2 6s that Dubé hit, you have to take that into consideration also. Both, like, that was those some clutch sixes which kept them in the game. Because I think there was a certain point I have to mention Noor Ahmed, man. I think he was the bowler of the day today. He bowled so well. Imagine playing in front of such a big crowd. It's his first IPL. It's his first, final, big final, major final, and the way he bowled with control, and it was incredible, man, from Noor Ahmed, and he, I think, gave Gujarat a very, very good chance to win this game, and that's why Chennai also struggled in the end. It was because of that spell that Noor Ahmed bowled. So I have
Hmm.
to, hats off to him. But those 2 6s that in Mara Shivam Dubey, वहां से फिर शुरू हुआ फिर Ambati Raidu, man, that guy, what a 6-time champion, I think. He's won with Mumbai, he's won with Chennai, and
Yeah.
today's that shot he hit over, was it extra cover? Oof, that was a
Oh yeah.
sensational shot, man.
Hmm.
But what a class player. This guy's an IPL legend. I remember watching him for years and years. Even when I was in school, I remember Wankhede when 1 down or 2 down aata tha for Mumbai and used to bat. And I was always a big fan of his batting because he's also from Hyderabad. And yeah, man, an IPL legend.
Yeah, 4,000 कुछ ज़्यादा runs है उसके, and it's just been incredible. And I mean, if you remember before the tournament when we were just getting our prep started and we were watching IPL, the back in the day IPL games, and it was
Yeah.
only Ambati Raidu smashing it, and we were
Yeah.
like, अरे वाकई ने कब करा ये सब चीज़ें, and yeah, he's just been one of those match winners for Chennai, one of those assets for Dhoni, and Dhoni also said like they played together India A and stuff, so I had no idea about that, but yeah, incredible. What was Pandya doing? Mohit was bowling so well. Why was he going and talking to him and not letting him focus and execute? I mean, he just probably trying to calm his nerves down. I think he might have, it could have worked either way, but yeah, just what वो ओकेजन ऐसा था, उन्हें चिक्का खा लिया था, उसके बाद थोड़ा लाइक उससे पहले भी आई थिंक he's right when he bowled, वो जो रोक के पानी पिलाया बीच में, वो शायद आई थिंक मोहित needed it more than Hardik because Mohit was probably
I think he
desperate
was
to get.
just slowing the game down, and that's a
Yeah.
habit that Hardik Pandya and Ashish Nehra, they have this habit. They keep talking to the bowlers. They panic a bit in situations and stuff. But it's worked for them also, right? I can't say that कि ऐसा नहीं करना हर ball क्यों जा रहा है. And, that's true
Yeah.
that he will lose his focus. You shouldn't put pressure on the bowler. But I think Mohit Sharma is an experienced bowler, and I don't think he minded those interactions. Otherwise, he would have
Yeah,
told
yeah.
him like screw off because he's an experienced player. He can tell him, "भाई रुक जा मैं कर लेता हूँ" बोल के. So I don't think he really minded it. It didn't work in his favor the last 2 deliveries. But I think the point of him to go and talk to him is just to slow down the game.
Yeah, 100%. I think it works either way. अगर चला तो फिर बोलते अच्छा है, नहीं चला तो it's just one of those things. Why Hardik didn't bowl knowing Rashid is not getting it? I mean, Hardik hadn't bowled for the longer, but I think Rashid has such a big stature कि कभी भी he can pull the game in his favor. I think वो भी एक point है कि भाई you never know with this guy, he might just pick up a wicket. I know he wasn't getting it, he wasn't able to grip it, but again Hardik Pandya also probably was just saying कि भाई it's better he does it than me if I get injured or something. I don't know what
I
going on
think
this time.
he felt off after his first. He bowled that over. He got hit for 14.
Yeah.
Either he felt something or he just felt it's not his day, and that's why he made that decision. And
Mhm.
Rashid has been his best bowler, man. Like, you have to give him the 4 overs. ठीक है उन्हें पिट गया, he had a bad day, but like a bowler, like he's it's okay. Like, I know it's a final and everything, you need to perform, but I don't think that decision was wrong. Yes, Rashid got hit and it changed the game, but the decision of the captain, if you have Rashid in your team, you're not going to give him 4 overs. You're going to give
No,
him
not
4 overs.
100%. Like that's the thing. He can change the context of the game from anywhere, and that's what the bowler
Yeah.
he's been. Pita bhi to aap dekho ne, in a situation when Rinku was hitting it, he took a hat trick. I mean, he just does these things that you don't know. He might have a very bad over, and the next over he'll just get 2 wickets. So we've seen that in different leagues that he's gone across. We've seen that in the IPL. So yeah, I mean, definitely you can't put a blame on Hardik, I think, for that. But why will
Mm.
Hardik agree to play on a wet outfield? DLS anyway supports team batting second.
Yeah, I don't think he was surprised. Like that was just a cover up from Javagal Srinath Harsha Bhogle. I don't think he would have agreed to play on the outfield. Like there's no captain in the right mind would want their players to get injured or like stuff like
That's
that. It's
the
not
one
even
thing
about.
you just said, right mind, and we know Hardik Pandya's mind is a bit.
No, no, I don't think, bro. He's not gonna. That was just like because Peterson came and said on the broadcast that I don't think Gujarat want to play because this circumstances are nothing, and he was maybe it was just a cover up from Javagal Srinath and Harsha Bhogle. I don't think. Why would he want you to play if it's like wet and everything like that? Doesn't matter who like you don't want to risk your players or anything like that, right?
For the fans, man, for the fans.
No, it's
फिक्स था यार, लास्ट 2 बॉल से पहले नेहरा प्लेयर को भेजा भेजा अंदर बोलने के भाई हारना है, कहते बेबी काम डाउन। ओ माँ, ये तो फिक्स थे बोल के खत्म कर दे रहे हैं ना क्रिकेट को। Also, do you think DLS was made not taking impact player into consideration, so it's kind of not fair? 171 of 15 with 10 full wickets, where eight are batsmen.
Yeah, I
So
agree with that, and I think they also mentioned it on the broadcast that it favors the batting side a bit too much. They might need to consider a few things because, for example, if it was a 5 over game, then they would be chasing like 50, and that is very easy. You know what I mean? Compared to like 200, when you have 10 wickets in hand and you're chasing 50 or five, it's very simple. Like I mean, of course, anything can happen in cricket, but the Duckworth Lewis is not it's favoring the second team a bit too much. I feel.
I mean, still 171 and 15 is still a good enough balance, is what I feel. I don't know what you guys think.
It's good
171
enough,
and
but then you
15
have
is
to
good. Yeah.
factor in the conditions. You have to factor it rained. It's a wet ball. It's the grass is softer. Like you won't be able. Your run up won't be as smooth. There's a lot of factors into it as well. Like, and I don't think 170 or 15 it is chaseable. But then you take a 210 of 20 dry ground, like no water, nothing. It's a different ball game altogether. And the more runs you have on the board, then wickets भी तो जाते. अब जडेजा 15 ओवर पे अगर आउट हो गया था and you still have 5 overs left, then you have Gujarat in the front seat with chasing 200.
But even if like they saved their runs and didn't get smashed 10 out 2, then that was. I mean, there's too many things that you can obviously pull back after it's done. But for me, just looking
But
at
it is
171 and
easier. It
15,
like
yeah,
my
100.
point is that it is easier when it rains and everything. It is easier for the chasing team, from my opinion, because
Hmm.
आपके runs भी कट रहे हैं, फिर आपके पास ज़्यादा wickets भी in hand. You can go for it a bit more, and the conditions are difficult for the bowlers. You have to. इन लोग तो dry ball के साथ डाल रहे थे चेन्नई, फिर भी
Wow.
पड़ गए. इन लोग तो wet ball के साथ इतना अच्छा करे. It's the quality of bowling as well. If you see, Gujarat's bowling is the better bowling lineup. I think the way
Hmm.
Mohit Sharma bowled and these guys bowled throughout the season, they've been outstanding, and that's why they took it this close. In my opinion, we don't know what's going to happen, but if Chennai or Mumbai were bowling, this game would have finished in the 12th over.
Yeah,
Chasing.
probably. Yeah, 100%. In that aspect, yeah, probably. Then it would favor them.
Hmm.
Predicted the winner start of the season on your channel. He said Mumbai Indians didn't win. No,
No,
I don't know.
it would still favor the chasing team because
I know,
I'm saying they finished in
I'm
the
just,
12th
yeah,
over.
I'm just messing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Predicted the winner start of the season on your channel. Who did he say? Man, I'd have to go back and check. I don't know. In a कुछ भी बोल रहा है आजकल.
वो तो सब बोलते थे धोनी का लास्ट सीजन है, चेन्नई जीत जाएंगे, धोनी का लास्ट
But
सीजन है,
अगले
चेन्नई.
सीजन में जीत जाएंगे. अगला सीजन में जीत जाएंगे चेन्नई. I feel for Harsha Bogle, man. He's asking the same question year after year in different ways, but he gets the same reply here. Actually, this year he got a very diplomatic answer. It's still not 100%. He said, we'll see what the body says, 7-8 months. And then he said, I want to give a gift. He said 4 or 5 things this time, Dhoni. He's still circling the wagons. I don't know. It's still 8-9 months में अगर उसका body नहीं दे रहा तो he always has the thing to opt out. So you never know. He might,
He should just retire, man. There's no point
because he
stretching.
had a knee injury during this season. He was wearing a knee brace throughout the game, and then wicket keeping, staying on your knees bent. बहुत मुश्किल है भाई वो.
It's stretching it now. Should
Yeah,
just
hundred
call it a
percent.
day
It's the love
today.
of the people, Kate. So it is the love of people actually. How good was Noor mirror image performing better than the original, Kate?
Who's the mirror image?
Who is the mirror image of Noor Jadeja? Is
I
that
don't
what
know.
I guess he's talking about Jadeja? I don't know. Mirror image in Khair, I'm not able to recollect, but yeah. If you told me Rahane will smash Rashid before beginning of IPL, I would have laughed at you. And what about now? But yeah, I'm pretty sure no one would have thought Rashid would get smashed the way he did. But like Mustafa said, ball grip nahi ho rahi thi, lots of other conditions going against the bowling team, which you need to take into consideration. But yeah, Rashid has never been smashed like that before. Probably one match in the IP, this edition of the IPL, he has been smashed, but not like Itabura in 3 overs. Little expensive spell cost GT. I think Little would have been bold. A third had he not been that explained, Rashid would have not finished his overs. Yeah, वही है ना, जॉश लिटिल भी पिट गया 2 overs में 30 runs दे दिया. But that's where चिराग भाई point comes in that Hardik probably should have taken the one more over in his favor and just tried and bowled it out when he was seeing that things were going south. I think that was the only way I would put it. Maybe if Hardik Pandya bowled one over, if he was able to feel a bit better about himself, then maybe it would have changed the dynamic.
Yeah.
But by difference is reducing the maximum overs by a bowler, but doesn't reduce the wickets, right? You still have 10 wickets, and every player can bat as
Yeah.
much as they can. Yeah, but like that going in. I mean, देखो भाई मेरे लिए वही है कि what are you gonna do? You can't take away the wickets, right? So that's like gonna be there. That's like a aspect. I know it gets a little bit tougher, the conditions and stuff, but still, like GT had it in their back to an extent as well. Like they had it, they had their moment in that game. So like at the end of the day, when you see the last over, I know बहुत ज़्यादा pressure है वो, but end का end तो भाई उनके हाथ
And
में भी
that's where
था.
you have to give the bowling also credit. I think they took it
Yeah.
close in a, because अगर आप देखो like बीच में भी जब उन्हें रहाने मारा right, उसके बाद कितना था 22 और 14 कुछ था right, फिर धोनी आके हक दिया, फिर इसलिए फिर से टाइट
अंबती
हो
राइडो
गया.
की इनिंग्स की बात करना है एक्चुअली अपने. हाँ.
हाँ, राइडू के बाद it was 22 or 14. It should have been
हम्म.
an easy chase, but then Dhoni wanted the fame, he wanted the glory, he came, he got out and became pressure again, and फिर से वो last over तक चले गया. मगर 22 or 14, 15 you back the thing, but you also give credit to the Gujarat bowling that they took it to the last ball. That's how
100%.
I'm flipping it, because I just feel that the conditions were good for batting, everything was favoring the batting, but they did well to fight it till the end. भाई ये कमेंट मैं लेने वाला हूँ, ये अब राशिद का मिरर इमेज नूर है. ये कमेंट देखो पहले, यहाँ पे क्या लिखा हुआ है.
How good was Noor mirror image performing better than the original? But how is he a mirror image? One is left-handed, one is right-handed, one is having a dadi, one is not having a dadi. Mirror image कैसा हुआ मेरे भाई? Mirror image would be like
How good
bowling
was
action
Noor?
wise.
Mirror image. How good was Noor? What does this mean, bro? How good was Noor? Mirror image, performing better than original. What the hell does that mean?
पंटर उम्दा पे क्या मार रहा है यार तू? कुछ और बेच रहे शायद उम्दा पे, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा.
अभी क्या बोल रहा था हमने? हार्दिक पांड्या को बोल रहा था कि वाइट डालो बोल के, नहीं सुन रहे तुम?
12 मैं हाँ बोला, लिप रीड कर रहा था ने.
नहीं,
तो
क्या 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 कौन किसको बोले?
हार्दिक पांड्या मोहित शर्मा को बोला.
नहीं, हार्दिक पांड्या को बोला. That's what he said.
I didn't read the whole thing. But Ambati Raido's innings, man, something else मेरे लिए तो भाई. वो innings आके पूरा गेम बदल दी. जो छक्के ने हमारा, जो like क्या था उसका स्ट्राइक रेट 220 प्लस कुछ था शायद, एंड या 2 sixes back to like बहुत जबरदस्त तूने गेम चेंज कर दिया यारो.
Yeah, it was a game changer, man. And it got the equation down to a very favorable one, 22 or 14, 15. I think that was that innings that he played sensational, man. Short selection was crazy as well. And what a way to, finish your IPL career. I think that's the way to go. Like, and Raidu at the perfect time stepped up. He made sure he had an impact in the game. And then after that, now he can just retire and be smiling.
Yeah, I mean, he is gonna definitely smile. 6 titles, Zabardast career, I think. IPL asset wise, he's been sensational, I think, for Chennai Super Kings in the field. Like Dhoni said, 100% हमेशा देता. And yeah, rightfully so. I think what I've seen, Ambati Raidu has been a dangerous finisher for them. And yeah, rightfully good retirement, hopefully. One weird thing that I found, I don't know if you guys were watching the presentation, because it took a lot of time to like finish. बट स्टीवन फ्लेमिंग इसके अवार्ड दे रहा हूँ. शिवम इतना बुरा दिखा मेरे को. सबसे ज्यादा बुरा क्या दिखा, जायसवाल के अवार्ड को दुबे को बुला के दिया यारो. यंग एमर्जिंग प्लेयर दुबे यूं मुंह लटका लेके आया यार, मेरे को ही दे देते हैं, मैं तो यहीं था ना कैसा भी. तो आई मीन
दुबे तो नहीं था, नहीं कंटेंशन में उसके लिए.
यंग प्लेयर के लिए नहीं था, एमर्जिंग यंग प्लेयर.
नहीं, I don't think.
इन्हें तो एक साल
Dubé is not
खेला
young, bro. Dubé
एक
is not
साल.
young, bro. Shivam Dubé is not young. I'll tell you his age right now. I don't think he's played for a while. उन्हें आरसीबी में भी था Shivam Dubé.
but जायसवाल लास्ट ईयर भी खेला.
Bro, he's 29, bro.
Oh wow, he's emerging. When is
He's
he going to
not
emerge?
emerging.
When is he going to emerge? That's my point. CSK had the fresh player in Dubé who didn't feel. He just came to bat as an impact, and that's their usual tactic. I think in the DLS situation they not allow an impact stuff. So yeah, it's all about impact player. I think screw the impact player next year. Cut it off right now. And yeah, I think next year some new rule will come probably to favor the bowler or some. कुछ तो भी निकालते हैं just to keep things like fresh. I think maybe the
Yeah.
power play one, power
Power
whatever it is.
surge.
Power surge. What was Jay Shah doing with? I don't know, man. I don't know what you were
A lot
watching.
of people were saying that, like he was doing, he said lagge or something. I don't know what he was doing. Someone was saying, I didn't see it either, but people messaged me and I think like they were talking about him, but I didn't see what he was doing.
I didn't see as well. Like I was. I mean, I was too busy watching Dhoni, but yeah, I mean, मेरे हिसाब से क्या कर रहा था कि लग गए बुरे लग गए मरफा कर रहा था क्या कर रहे थे
I don't know,
but
maybe he's supporting Gujarat. I don't know what the scene was. But
I
yeah,
mean
धोनी की तो फट के हाथ में थी भाई लास्ट बॉल तो आंखें बंद कर लिया उन्हें.
on a first time, yeah, like even I would have said the same thing. Like he was ready to take the, I think was ready to take the blame all on himself. He just kept his eyes down and just and then when Jadeja came around and he took everything in and then he lifted Jadeja and stuff. But it took him some time to हाँ भाई जीत गए रुको एक मिनट क्या हो गया यहाँ पे 10 रन 2 बॉल भाई imagine the scenes bro like
I'll be very
wild.
honest with you. I know everyone's saying CSK Dhoni will win. It's his last IPL, everything. But when it came to 10 of 2, I didn't think they would win. It's because
No
एक गलत हो गया अगर आप फिक्स भी कर रहे हैं अगर एक गलत शॉट लग गया that's it, game over. Like it
भैया
has to go
मोहित
to the
शर्मा
boundary.
जैसा डाला ना मोहित शर्मा जैसा डाल रहा था ना beautiful. I didn't expect, like honestly, even I didn't expect them to take it all the way. Uh, but then you just see like two
Yeah,
bad balls, and
even
that's the game.
even the second last ball, like the last ball, take it down the leg side. It's a easy four. Okay,
Four of one, yeah.
it's a easy four. Oh, fine. Okay, मगर वो जो six था that had to connect, bro. What if it didn't connect?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
so that was the thing. Doctor Food is still awake, man. It's like 5 a.m. in India. He's
Yeah, I
still
think he's
awake
gonna
watching the
sleep.
game.
He's gonna pray and sleep. I think now. Maybe he was praying etc. Karte. Yeah, probably. But like, I don't know. Maybe I don't. Yeah, khair, whatever he was doing. He
The
knows
first time he
himself.
felt, I felt that he was nervous. I never see him like that otherwise. Like, and even
धोनी तो
his
फर्स्ट टाइम या यूजुअली बिकॉज ही वाज नॉट एबल टू मेक एन इम्पैक्ट कवर में कैच दे के आ गया उन्हें अगर उन्हें 10-20 रन मार देता था जिताते देन ही वुड हैव बीन डिफरेंट बट knowing that everybody who came around for him he's not
Hmm.
able to perform twice one in the qualifier one same way he got out covers में caught हो गया second time again the thing with his entry is so long that when he comes everybody starts shouting and today they were doing a very good show on his entrance so
yeah,
the noise that
the
a rock
decibel
concert
noise.
yeah the
Yeah.
decibel noise the voice that a rock concert makes इससे ज्यादा स्टेडियम में आवाज आती धोनी की तो आई मीन दैट्स समथिंग क्रेजी बट वो सब लोग आ रहे एंड यू नो कर रहे आई थिंक जस्ट couldn't take the that he didn't perform and he felt bad I think that way for the first time in life because expectation इतने हैं लोगों के
मेरे को
लोग
बहुत हंसी आया और इससे
दिल्ली से बाइक चला लेते आ रहे यार चेन्नई की जर्सी लेके बट उसका भी फेल हो गया रोहित और रिटायरमेंट हो रहा अब उन्हें अगले साल भी आता फिर जर्सी चलाते क्या
But yeah, the thing is, honestly, I was excited when he came into bat. I thought this is the perfect
yeah
situation
well
for him
I
to win it and
do you think
everything.
if he would have performed would you think he would retire
Still don't think he's going to play next year, but he just doesn't want to announce it like that. And plus, like how you describe him, do you think he would want to like like overshadow
he
Raidu's thing? He
doesn't
wouldn't want to do that,
yeah
right? Like
he does
he'll
no
announce it another like Raidu announced it before him, and if he announces, then everyone's going to talk about him this and that. He wanted to give Raidu the cup, and if he is how you explain to him that he's a selfless guy,
he
then
is but also the reason that he gave because a lot of people this time I mean that was a little weird for me because every year people give him the same amount of love
No,
but it
I
was
don't
just
agree with
like
that. Like, I just, I don't know what it is. I still don't think he's going to play. But even if he does play, he's not. Don't think he can play a full season.
because the way he left India cricket team अगर आपको याद है उन्हें सिर्फ कुछ नहीं बोला था उन्हें Instagram पे गया he just put a clip of all his and a clip that he probably made himself because the editing was very poor in that and then just the old song like Pal Do Pal Ka Saathi and then at this point of time some time 11 7 something I considered me retire from the Indian cricket team
Hmm. I
so
mean,
he
like for me as a fan, if you're telling me that, listen, this is my last game, I would rather like that more. So I know, like this is the last time I'm going to see him. It's a better
yeah
thing now. If he goes like in August and says I retired from IPL, like that it's just the feeling of like
so
okay,
that's
it's his
what
last
is
game. You
yeah so
remember
that's what
Sachin's
is
last game?
yeah
Sachin's last
yeah
game, that was emotional, right? Like we knew it's his
yeah
last game, it's his
yeah
last innings,
that took
and
a long time man to finish also like
yeah. But
everybody
I
was
really
crying
enjoyed it, even though I'm
yeah
not the big Sachin fan. But I really enjoyed it. Like okay, it's the last time we're gonna watch him bat.
hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's this now? WTC. Wait, hold on. would have been better if Dhoni retired at this high note. Yeah, but the high note again, like I think it's just because he was a little ups. I think Kainakai first time he's just not listening to his mind or gut and just doing it for the people. One, two, also like if he would have probably smashed it, I think he would have retired. Three, like Mustafa said, Ambati Raidu ka overshadow nahi karna cha raha tha, and probably that's why also like you don't know what goes on in his mind. Like no one can predict. Now WTC five players leaving tomorrow who were playing in the final: Shami, Rahane, Gill, Bharat, and Jadeja. Yeah, I think it was who was talking to Bharat. Well, Jadeja like flight mein, like they were when they were shaking hands and they were just having a good laugh. KS Bharat and Jadeja like तू तो fresh है तू तो खेला भी नहीं होगा बोल के कुछ बोल ले रहा हूँगा उसको KS Bharat को वहाँ जाके तेरे से ही रोटियां दलाऊंगा चल भाई बोल के what are your thoughts on Jaiswal replacing? I mean that's I don't think that specifically means Jaiswal going to play. He's just getting inside access to the world of how it is internationally, and I think that's about it. Like I know he's not going to expect to play and perform.
I
For
find
him
it
to go down.
I find it weird that the wedding it's not in the IPL, it was like at the WTC. Like I don't know, maybe it's just a family thing. I don't want to look into it too much, but I just found
Everything conspiracy, huh?
it's weird, right? Like
I
there's a
mean,
final going on and you're getting married. Like
because Gaikwad would know he's not going to get a chance to play. Like, why again go one more tournament, get benched rather than that get married?
maybe, yeah. Like, but what my thoughts are that look, I think it's going to be a very good learning experience for him. Like, whether you play or not, it doesn't really matter. You're
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
be
hundred
in the
percent.
nets over there. You're playing in England. You'll be traveling or like in London over there, playing in those conditions, and you're rubbing shoulders with Virat Kohli, with Rohit Sharma. I think even sitting on the bench is going to be a very good experience for him. He's had a great IPL, I think, and he deserves this opportunity. I don't think he'll play as well, like Faz said, but अच्छा तो रहेगा उसके लिए experience.
100%. Why, like you said, like he'll get to learn a lot, and already you see photos of him on the airport with Rohit Sharma and everybody gelling, getting along
Yeah.
and stuff. So yeah, it's
Bro, the
definitely.
hoodie is amazing, man. We need to go to Adidas, bro. Like the hoodie, you saw the Indian team hoodie?
No, I didn't.
Bro, it's sick, man. It's so good. It's the best thing that happened is that Adidas took over the Indian team. Now it's going to be crazy sweaters, shirts, and I'm a big Adidas fan. I know Fez likes Nike, but I'm a big Adidas fan, and I really like the hoodie. And I think the jerseys are going to be sick as well. So I can't wait for
Hopefully,
that.
I'm
Yeah.
actually looking into it. I don't know which hoodie you saw.
Bro,
Like
see
Indian team.
Virat Kohli's Instagram photo today. You will see it. His story स्टोरी पे है रिटायर करो भाई अब धोनी को किसी और को भी जीतने दो मैं सहमत हूँ भाई आई थिंक he's done everything that he has in the game. He's contributed to everybody. Like even I think this year the way he was interacting with other players, he did his job and I think it's time for him to hang his boots. But if he wants to play हम कौन है रोकने का. Someone commented somewhere भाई धोनी के फोन से एडिटिंग एप्स हटाओ.
Yeah, वाकई मैंने edit नहीं कर सकता बेचारा.
Virat Kohli, Josh Butler and now Gill don't score 800 plus.
अच्छा editing app just here because he might compile another ending and just put it on Instagram like last time he did. Virat Kohli, Josh Butler, and now Gill don't score 800 plus. I think it's Virat Kohli, Gill, and then Josh Butler. Josh Butler was 863, Shubman Gill 890.
What did you say? Yeah, basically finals में हारे सो है ये तीन प्लेयर 800 मार के.
Yeah.
समझ रहे 800 मार के
Yeah. Don't score 800 plus. Yeah.
Even Mustafa, you should not have taken it casually. What if BCCI does same to him? I forgot what I said. What is the context?
Rutraj Gaikwad, basically, like not going. I think that's what he's meaning. Rutraj Gaikwad is
Yeah, I
hardly.
do. I understand it's a wedding and everything like that, but like I'm sure that he scheduled it after the IPL final or whatever. But he could have delayed it a bit more because, like these opportunities don't come that often. And it's a WTC final, man. Even if you're not playing Fez, you tell me if I say Fez, you're not playing this game, but we're gonna go and play at the Oval. You would come, right? I would go. Wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
100%. I'm hundred
For example,
percent.
say we're covering this. First, you're not going to
That stadium, but you're gonna learn it.
no, you're going to the stadium. You're going to watch the
Okay.
game, but you're not going to interact with the players, right? But you
That's not
still
right.
come. You still come
Yeah.
and watch the game, right?
But the thing is, like Ruturaj has been playing cricket for a bit now, and he knows how the things in the system works probably. And
I
like,
don't think he
I
does.
mean,
He's a young guy, man. I don't think he does. Bro, it's a WTC final, bro.
He's backed by Dhoni. याद रख लो कहीं ना कहीं है mafia link. But yeah, I mean, fair play. I think you would want to go and sit. But he's sat. Did he
I,
sit before on any tour before? जाके बैठा ना उन्हें एक आध दो tours पे जाके बैठा हुआ है उन्हें.
भाई WTC फाइनल में फर्स्ट तुम ऐसा लाइट ले रहे हो बोल के इज द फाइनल
मैं
ऑफ द
मैं नहीं ले रहा उन्हें ले रहा. मैं तो जाना चाह रहा हूँ. भेजो मेरे को.
2 हफ्ते का तो ट्रिप है उन लोग अब 2 हफ्ते नहीं इन लोग का तो एक हफ्ता ही का रहेगा विराट कोहली तो लास्ट वीक पहुंच गए इन लोग मैच खेलेंगे निकल जाएंगे इट्स ओनली लाइक इट्स गोना बी 1 week bro that's it 1 week and you're
I'll,
going to be back
I'll speak to Rutu.
or 10
Don't worry.
days huh
I'll speak to Rutu. Don't worry.
no because like
Uh,
for Jaiswal it's amazing but don't you think like as a youngster whatever it is like you take every opportunity but yeah let's not dwell into it he's getting married I'm all the best
exactly, another innings. But still, Byju's looks like Croatian on the. Yeah, man, just too obvious. Adidas and then Byju's, like it doesn't sync. But
भाई स्पॉन्सर है तो रखना
पैसा दिया
पड़ता
है तो रखना पड़ता. Warner scored 848 in one IPL. Yeah, baby.
did
That's
he score
stable.
848 that day
I don't think so. I did he?
I know there was one he yeah maybe I think उन्नीस मार रहा था वो 2016 में तो it
वो
could
तो
have
नहीं
been
मारा.
not that I want but अगर कंकशन हो गया किसी
Yeah,
ओपनर
848.
हाँ
848.
848 नॉट दैट आई वांट बट अगर कंकशन होगी किसी ओपनर को या नेट्स में लग गई या एग्जैक्टली आपको मालूम नहीं रहता भाई कुछ भी हो सकता है वी माइट सी जस्ट ओपनिंग द बैटिंग फॉर इंडिया इन द WTC and that's a missed opportunity for Gaikwad we don't know right like what can happen you remember that Australia tour KL Rahul got injured in the nets this guy
Yeah,
Virat Kohli left
and
kuch bhi ho sakta so I think as a backup just because you're a backup player you can't take it lightly it's still a final you're part of the squad and you gotta yeah do it man Patidar is an
Patidar.
example last year he postponed his wedding came to play for RCB and ended up playing the most important innings in his IPL career to take RCB to qualify too
Yeah, you take opportunity. Like अब शाहरुख खान का career देख लो. He just took missed opportunities and he's Shahrukh Khan right now. So, I mean, you take advantage of missed opportunities, but क्या कर सकता. अब जायसवाल के खाते में गिर गया तो you never
yeah
know
and
what
and
can
I think
happen
he'll
next.
be very happy bro Jaiswal will be very happy that he's gotten this opportunity
Yeah.
to go and think it's a WTC it's going to be a final game and it's going to be yeah it's going to be lit in London overall your experience with the IPL I got bored bro like I got bored man same team same
I
crap
liked it.
new day.
I
You
enjoyed
liked
it
it
a lot.
You
Because the
enjoyed it.
drama that started happening after the first month where the team started coming एकदम same platform पे आ गए थे फिर the RCB LSG fights then you know situations that were dwelling into one team Rajasthan का भी chance आ गया था फिर last ball sensation Sunrisers I mean a lot of things over the context of the tournament and then this kind of finish to that चल जाता. It's one of the better IPLs I've seen, better than Abu Dhabi, sorry, Dubai, better than Mumbai and
no what about the Tiwatia in
नहीं
Sharjah?
Mumbai and Pune वाला season that was all bro, that was the
वो जो
worst season.
final yeah I mean this
Yeah.
finals was really good I'll give you that the final
Even
was
the like where the table was like balanced at one point
yeah
and then
yeah
LSG and I mean like you had like wacky races जो एक cartoon आता था बचपन ऐसा ही था neck to
yeah
neck head to head.
yeah
So it was a very good season overall मेरे हिसाब से तो but like for Hyderabad personally yeah very upset but we're in a building stage you know we get back next year hopefully we keep our team strong and yeah come back
I
next
think you
year.
know after the Rinku Singh 5 6s I expected more like and that was maybe something I shouldn't have done because the 5 6 is insane that doesn't happen like in one
Yeah.
over to finish off
Thing
the
is, you
game
expected from the wrong thing. You expected from Rinku Singh, then you expected from Punjab. You expected them to playoffs. They don't ever turn up to the party. So I think we just expected from the wrong sources. And
no
yeah,
just like I'm talking about like crazy stuff happening not even
yeah.
like who's going to win or not just crazy like but I guess yeah like 10 of 2
I mean,
that was
out of
pretty
the
that's pretty
16,
crazy
out of the 16 seasons, I would rate this probably in the top 8 IPLs maybe.
which is like 50 yeah so it's like it's decent you can say
It's decent, right? Like it wasn't that boring towards the end of it. I mean, yes, like Chirag Bhai has pointed out numerous occasions कि भाई मुंबई चेन्नई गुजरात but आप देखो like किस तरीके से आए dramatic. I know आप फिर बोलोगे कि scripted scripted but at the end of the day see it was how it got set. I mean balanced points इधर LSG उधर इन्हें उधर Chennai still not qualified had to beat Delhi and LSG had to beat Mumbai LSG had to beat this so I mean वैसे हिसाब से देख रहा हूँ और कुछ भी नहीं. Gaikwad must have thought that he is a reserve. He is not in the 15-man squad available for selection. That's why he decided to not go. Okay, he must have thought. Brian Lara told in some press meet that he will be there in SRH for around 2 years. Hard hearts for SRH fans to deal with him. And I mean, I wouldn't blame Brian Lara so much. I mean, see, it was his first year. You have to give him some time to understand the players, get used to it, acquainted. And the players didn't make most of their opportunities. It's not Brian Lara खाली नेट्स तक सिखा सकता, पिच पे बच्चे खेलना है 11 के 11, 11 के 11 अगर परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहे, तो then there's something else apart from Henrik Larsson. So that's 10. You can't tell me that Brian Lara got it wrong with 10 people. That's 10 people. It's on them, right? So I think from Harry Brook to Markram himself to a lot of people, except Henrik Clarkson, maybe Bhuvaneshwar towards the end, I will blame every person out there.
Yeah, and also the management was getting involved, the owners were getting
Yeah.
involved. We don't know what's happening behind the scenes, but there's a lot of people to blame for. I don't think you can just pick out Brian Lara. Of course, he's the obvious scapegoat, but overall as a team, everyone failed. Yeah, it was a poor season, a write-off season. Where are BCCI going to plant the 100,000 plus trees? सर पे, हाँ?
कहाँ है कि कोई भी रैंडम जगह का पहाड़ का फोटो लेके बोल देंगे हाँ भाई
ये टॉप 2 वाला एक और चांस हटाओ. SRH के अलावा नो टीम हैज वन फ्रॉम एलिमिनेटर, टू बिग ऑफ एन एडवांटेज.
ये टॉप 2 वालों का एक और चांस हटाओ, SRH के अलावा नो टीम हैज वन फ्रॉम एलिमिनेटेड. सी दैट्स द ब्यूटी.
ये टॉप 2 वाला को एक और चांस हटाओ, SRH के अलावा नो टीम.
Yeah, I think 100% like for me SRH ये I think ये हटा दो यार, एलिमिनेट सीधा सेमीफाइनल. बट देन स्ट्रेस नहीं रहेगा यार अगर क्वालिफायर 1 एलिमिनेटर का probably. But I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I was just giving the reasons why there's an eliminator and why I think it is justifiable, but I agree that
because Chirag bhai saying जब तक ये रहेगा, जब तक his technical thing मुंबई आ जाएगी, CSK आ जाएगी, गुजरात आ जाएगी, so you'll have the usual suspects basically.
टीम ऑफ द सीजन डिस्कस कर लिया. या
उसके लिए एक बंदा आ रहा है अभी, आई थिंक 1-2 मिनट में आएगा एक बंदा, उन्हें डिस्कस करेगा टीम.
ये मेरे को भी सरप्राइज है, आई डोंट नो दैट. अभिषेक शर्मा, मयंक अग्रवाल, 1 डाउन राहुल त्रिपाठी, 2 डाउन एडन मार्करम, 3 डाउन हेनरिक क्लासन.
भाई टेस्ट मैच ऑफ द ईयर नहीं बोल रहे, आईपीएल टेस्ट टीम नहीं बना रहे यहां पे.
But that's my team, bro. Like that's a T20 team, man.
मयंक अग्रवाल ने T20 टीम.
भाई आप ही बोल रहे थे क्या जबरदस्त प्लेयर है, अच्छा प्लेयर है, बैक हिप.
मेरे लिए तो आप बोले उन्हें क्लियर ही नहीं कर सकता 30 यार्ड सर्कल.
मैं बोला
पॉइंट आउट कर, आप मैच में पॉइंट आउट कर, देखो उधर से ज्यादा उधर हिल रहा नहीं था.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Holy crap! Orange Army, man.
I'm wearing I thought this was yellow, but Orange Army is fine.
Orange Army. For whoever who doesn't know, this is our owner, our producer, our boss, our everything of the channel, and he is from Chennai, and you can see the smile on his face. He is very excited that MS Dhoni has lifted another trophy.
Right now he's from Los Angeles. He's wearing the LA colors, man.
Game 7 tonight, 5. Baby.
Oh, that's what's about.
Number 5.
दिन खाली स्पोर्ट्स के बारे में, बट बहुत टाइम वेस्ट करे यार वो. सुबह के 3 बजे खत्म हुआ गेम. It's unbelievable. Only in India you can do that.
Yeah,
but yeah, credit to Chennai.
How are you feeling, and what was your your initial thoughts about the final?
My dislike towards Gujarat was very evident in the game today. Every time Chennai was hitting, I was feeling like, yes, let's go. But this was a fascinating game. I mean, it was just incredible. I think it was a fitting end to what has been a high-scoring kind of very closely fought encounter throughout the tournament, I think. And I think for Jaddu to finish it in the end, and for Dhoni to lift his 5th title to equal Mumbai is what it's all about. I was a little surprised by what he said in the press conference about maybe coming back another year. I genuinely think that this is a good time for him to tip his hat off and just let the next generation take on. But I think
they don't have any generation. That's the thing. अभी कौन संभालेगा यहाँ पे? तुषार देशपांडे कैप्टन दिख रहा.
But I think ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ में है capability अच्छा, थोड़ा smart दिख रहा है.
अभी मुस्तफा को डांट रहा था और शादी छोड़ के WTC को नहीं जा रहा, क्या responsibility है उसको बोल रहा.
No, I'm just saying. I found it weird that he's playing the whole IPL and everything, and he probably he set it at the WTC date.
He's not in the 15, no. So what? How does it matter?
Bro, it doesn't matter. You're getting a flight to England. Even if you're in the reserves, you're going to go play a final, man. Like, why wouldn't you take that opportunity?
Maybe he has a pack schedule after. So this is the only opportunity, and he's not even in the 15. He's going in as a reserve. I'm sure if I can find another batsman that can go in the reserve, and I think that's why Jaiswal is going as well. I think along with Rohit Sharma, so he's excited for.
But who is the backup opener if Rohit Sharma or Shubman Gill gets injured?
Jaiswal.
So then it would have been Gaikwad, right? That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure they'll go with Ishan Kishan or someone. I don't think
as opening the batting.
What are the options you have right now? In your 15.
Jaiswal, Gaikwad,
Yeah.
one of those guys would have opened the batting.
But he's not in your 15. No, you first choose from your 15 and then you choose from your. So
But
let's say, for
Don,
example,
I understood
Gill.
that. I understood that. I understood that. But if a guy gets injured, you can go into the reserves, dip into the reserves, and you can pick the player. You don't have to
Yeah.
go into the 15, right? So what would happen if an opener gets injured? An opener will come in, and who's the opener? The guy in the reserve.
But I still think that they'll go with the 15 first before they go in with the
They
reserves.
won't go. They won't go.
That's
But yeah,
that's an opinion, right? So I think that Ishan Kishan will get that opportunity
to open the batting.
ahead of Jaiswal or Rituraj because he's
Right.
in the squad. That's just a personal fight.
This is a comment for you.
Looking like Aziz was wearing yellow, which is looking like orange with Adidas, which is like see, they get so many metaphors in one shirt. I try to confuse people like that, Saib. I try to give out as little vibes, as many vibes as possible, and as little options as possible. So yeah, you can choose whichever you want. I am orange also, yellow also, whatever you feel like. I am that today. For
Don,
you.
I have one question for you that I really wanted to ask
Hit
you.
me,
Is
bro.
that who is the best all-rounder in India right now?
Oh, wow. I'm not going to give you the answer that you want. So yeah.
So it's not the guy who finished the game today.
Ravindra Jadeja.
Yeah,
Ravindra Jadeja.
that is
Oh,
the
I was
answer I wanted.
thinking Hardik Pandya. You're thinking, but no,
No.
not Hardik. Okay, yeah.
But that's
Ravindra
the
Jadeja.
answer he wanted you to
That's
say.
the answer I wanted. He is the best all-rounder. My bro, the clutch man today, the shot 10 of 2 is not easy. एक fix भी कर रहे तो भाई miss time हो जा सकता भाई. एक गलती खत्म. That's especially the second last shot was incredible, bro.
Bro, it was fantastic, bro. Like वो उठा के जो देना in that kind of pressure to
Yeah,
get
too
that
much.
six or the second last ball.
Yeah.
ठीक है, last ball you got the wide, you edge लग के चले गया, ठीक है वो समझ सकते हैं. But to hit that six and keep yourself in the game at that time was very very important.
कोई शुरू में बोले थे आई थिंक मिड सीजन बोले थे रिद्धिमा साहा को कहीं को खिला रहे अब मालूम हो रहा रिद्धिमा साहा को कहीं को खिला रहे मैं इतना बोल रहा था आके अपना काम करा इज डूइंग हिज 10 balls 15 balls ही स्टैंडिंग head to head with Shubman Gill giving a power play impactful 60-50 runs दे रहे हैं ना दोनों कहीं को खिला रहे हैं साहा को बैगन का साहा देखो साहा आज क्या कर दिया आज जो छिक्का उन्हें किसकी बॉलिंग पे मारा टॉक बोल के ऊपर से उठा दिया
I think Saha was very very important because Gill usually अभी हम ना देखें कि एक 10-12 बॉल लेता है उन्हें सेटल होने तब तक Saha अगर 2-3 बाउंड्री ले गया ना तो उन लोगों को थोड़ा सेट होने के लिए टाइम बच जाता तो that is very important. Yeah, I completely agree. Okay, Saha is very important.
But he's been good like this year, I think in particular.
I think the Gujarat team overall has again surpassed expectations. I again
Vijay
didn't expect them to. Vijay Shankar has had a few good innings, you know. David Miller, Rahul Tewatia, maybe an innings or two here. Rashid Khan has been very very good. I think his every time he'll have one or two good innings with the bat as well. And again this time I think at 70 odd, even though it was in a losing cause, you know, to come in there and get them close. तो उनका run rate effect नहीं होना and all that stuff, you know, I think it's just this is a good team. I just don't like them, but this is a very very good team that have been performing well.
For you guys, Faiz, I'll ask you first. Your player of the season.
Player of the season.
Oh, Don, you have an
Shubman
answer
Gill.
because Shubman Gill. Faiz, you.
Shubman Gill, I mean, yeah, but like.
I mean, he was incredible. I know he didn't win, but you would agree with that, or?
I agree with that. I just want to pick someone different, just
Mohammad Shami.
be a different.
Mohammad Shami, Mohit Sharma has been good. Mohit Sharma,
27
Rashid Khan.
wickets, Mohit Sharma.
For me, it's simple. I have my answer if you want to hear it first.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Henrik Klassen, man. What a player, bro. Player this season, bro. In a team like that, 10th of the table, the way he's coming and batting one-man army, man, smashing it all down the ground. And I mean it with my heart, bro. He's my player this season.
Henrik Klassen, yeah. I think he's the player of the season for entire Hyderabad, to be fair. And he was the only player in Hyderabad. Like one player came out, so I think, yeah.
भाई आप सैलरी कितना देते पूछ रहे हैं
Ali's भाई
those details cannot be put on live app. बाद में से contract discussions होना पड़ेगा.
Don, while Faiz thinks it's 22 degrees here right now. Good weather to go have a walk, man.
22 भाई यहाँ पे गर्मी भाई 89 पे चल रहा बाहर.
यहाँ सोचो फिर बैगन, यहाँ तो पोल्यूशन ह्यूमिडिटी क्या
yeah.
क्या है कि
हैदराबाद
बैगन में
तो
बन जा रहे.
बहुत खराब है सिचुएशन.
You cannot pick one player who had great season from CSK and they won, and that's what it is. It's a team contribution. I think Conway is one player that
Conway.
he was very consistent throughout the season, but you had people chipping in. I think Pati Rana, that guy was outstanding, man. He changed the complexion of that bowling lineup, bro. Don, like we thought when we were doing the analysis, me and Faz before in the previews, we thought Chennai's bowling was absolute shit. But
Yeah,
he
yeah.
came,
I mean,
it was
still
shit
think that they're not very good. Yeah.
yeah.
So their difference, उनका जो change of point हुआ bowling में was when Chahar came back from injury. When Chahar went into injury, then Akash Singh came in, and then Akash Singh निकला, फिर Chahar जो आके change करा, जो power plays में wicket लेना शुरू करे उन्ना, and then Pati Rana, as we know, that impact player that is coming and bowling those death overs, changing the context of the game. I think that's what's helped them the most. And
Yeah.
But मोइन अली को आज नहीं दिलाया, मेरे को उसमें खुजली हो रही, कहीं नहीं दिलाया यार मोइन अली.
आज का some of the decisions were really shocking from Chennai. I think
बहुत shocking.
दो तीन surprising decisions थे
From Dhoni.
from Chennai, just generally from Dhoni, who's the main mastermind behind it. So that's why they went up to 200 as well. I think वो जब pressure पे था, and when the ball was gripping a little bit, एक आध दो over मोइन अली से निकाल लेना था, because देशपांडे was struggling, and I think that would have been an important, at least उसको एक कम ओवर डाल लेते तो भी I think वो 200 के नीचे टारगेट हो जाता था. And I mean, anyway, Chennai doesn't matter because they won, but some one or two surprising decisions, and I think that Chennai felt the pressure this time. For first time after a long time, I saw like these kind of
we were
issues.
discussing that. Yeah, 100%.
Don, who's the flop of the season for you?
Ooh, flop of the season. Expectations high and then performing less.
I know Mustafa was very well. Some sleepless night discussions we've had.
Who?
Luke Shaw, I mean Priti Shaw.
I mean, you like, I know he got 100, but you could put Harry Brook in there, man. Like,
I was just gonna say Harry Brook, except for that 100. If you remember, it's like
See,
almost.
Chirag Bhai knows Mustafa's guy, man. Shaw.
yeah, I had massive expectations from him, man. Prithvi Shaw. I thought he would really perform this year.
And what is very unfortunate now for Shaw is that he's way down the pecking order, because 2-3 very good players have shown up in this IPL now.
Yeah, and like I think. Yeah, it was his moment because he had a good domestic season as well. He got back into the Indian team, and it's just about taking the momentum to another level. And उन्हें उल्टा हो गया भाई. I don't know what happened.
IFA में चाचा अभी उनके मैडम के साथ.
Yeah, with the gyal. I saw that, man. Bro, उन्हें आधा height है उसकी. देख.
I don't know. He's funny यार.
Phone पे था उन्हें.
And they called him Rishabh Pant.
Yeah.
They called him Rishabh. Like Rishabh. अरे पृथ्वी रे बोल गया.
Don't you guys follow Viral Bayani, huh? All of you.
I follow Mustafa. Mustafa gave me already.
You only send personal messages to everyone.
I follow Viral Bayani, man. That guy is next level respect, man. He's my role model. One day, hopefully, we get on that level, bro, in terms of information. He has chotus everywhere and all the latest information. कौन क्या खा रहे,
हर जगह उसकी पब्लिक उसकी एक आदमी है. एयरपोर्ट में, घर के बाहर, क्या सब जगह है.
डेडिकेशन भाई, डेडिकेशन हर जगह. और कॉल करे तो भी भेजता लोगों को. It's crazy because some celebrities call, right, the paparazzi, so he has to keep that ready as well. He's a legend, man. Viral Bayani. But yeah, you guys want to discuss the team of the season?
Yeah, go for it.
Team
of the season.
There's only one guy. I already gave mine. Mayank Agarwal, Abhishek Sharma, 1 down, Rahul Tripathi, 2 down.
अरे जा रे.
अच्छा, openers आपके openers Jaiswal and Shubman Gill.
Yeah, 100%.
You're okay with that? No one else apart from Jaiswal?
I mean, Faf is there, but like.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Devon Conway also was good this season, but
Devon Conway also has been good. Shout out to them. So we go Jaiswal and then 1 down.
BK, bro. Like
Not Surya.
No. Surya at 4, I think.
Yeah.
Cameron Green 1 down. Fancy that.
Cam Green's good shout.
Fancy that, bro.
भाई सबना कॉफी डाल के आ जाओ, 1 घंटा लगेगा ये डिस्कशन में.
Yeah, this is gonna take some time, but yeah, no, probably Virat, because Virat had a good season.
Okay,
impetus.
You have the overrule vote, the veto power, and then 2 down. 2 down.
Sky.
Surya Kumar 3 down. Tilak Verma. You got
Rinku Singh.
Good shout.
Rinku Singh, Tilak Verma.
Very good shout.
पंजाब में कौन था?
Henrik
Jitesh
Klaassen.
नहीं.
Jitesh-
Henrik
oh,
Klaassen.
Klaassen
Henrik
is very
Klaassen.
important. I
Yeah,
think Klaassen comes in at 5 and Rinku at 6.
So you're not going Tilak Verma.
Tilak Verma didn't play the full season for me.
He was injured, bro. Yeah.
That's the thing, right? I mean, he had
Sick.
a few very good players. Maybe he comes in as that number 12 impact player kind of. But
Oh,
he
there's two more players. Marcos Stoinis, Nicholas Puran.
Puran had a crazy
he had
Real
one or
Madrid
two
tonight.
good games.
Yeah, that 1 or 2 good games hurt us.
Those were very important. I agree that they were very important, but I wouldn't go.
What about
over-
Hetmeyer
over-
or Jurel?
No, they tapered
Dude,
off, man. Hetmeyer,
Jurel gave a few good innings. Hetmeyer started well, but tapered off completely.
yeah, he
like,
tapered off, man. Probably, yeah. I think you could go Tilak and thing or Klaassen and
I think Klaassen
Rinku
and
Singh.
Rinku. 5 and
Rinku
6.
and Klaassen.
That is crazy bias thing. Number 7.
No, but Klaassen has had a very good season.
How is
Yeah,
he
I
biased,
agree,
bro?
man. I'm not disagreeing.
I don't think there's bias there at all.
I mean, I'm biased. I'm going to put him in my team whether you like it or not. 7?
Klaassen again. No, that's bias. 7.
Keeper
Rashid
to ho
Khan.
gaya.
Rashid Khan.
Maybe put him at
Has
8,
to be
bro.
Rash.
Maybe put him
Maybe
at 8.
Rash at 8. But then that
7,
way you
maybe
can-
Stoinis. He was good.
7 not
Yeah,
good.
Cameron Green ko dal do bhai. He deserves a
Cam-
place,
Cam
bro.
Green
He's
maybe.
been outstanding,
maybe you,
man.
Maybe you bring in Cam Green at like 5 and then Klaassen at Rinku at
What about
6 and
Jaddu?
Klaassen at 7. Ooh, Jaddu.
Hasn't been as consistent, no? He
Yeah,
had a good
I mean,
season, but I mean, he's been consistent, but like not crazy. I think Cameron Green had a wonderful season.
Yeah, I think Cam Green because he gives you a few overs with the ball also.
8 Rashid Khan,
8 Rash.
8
9,
Rashid
10,
Khan.
11. एक और स्पिनर पिक कर सकते मेरे लिए एक है बंदा यार नूर अहमद मेरे को बहुत पसंद है आई थिंक
I
The
think it's a
problem,
good
the
shout.
problem is that I'm going to go with Mohit and
Shami.
Shami. So
not
that's like
Siraj not Siraj
Siraj and maybe Shami actually. But death mein zarurat hai. So maybe Mohit and Siraj. But
No, I'm
Shami
going to go with
still-
Akash. What about Madhwal on the death?
he was amazing
He was
up
very
until
good,
that
but yeah, I think he missed out on crucial games. I think he'll learn.
Patirana is also there bro
Wicket outte nahi mile. He was very good, but
Bro, he's incredible though. Don, he was one of the reasons they won. For 4 foreigner है ना बस कहते नहीं होता फिर team.
So
Oh,
this is
Trent Bolt भी जबरदस्त डाला ये सीजन तो.
अबूबकर, this is just on the whim. हम प्लान करके आपको टीम अच्छी भेजेंगे. ये खाली हम ना डिस्कस कर रहे हैं.
Team of the season reel बनाएंगे उसका. क्या बोलते हैं फैस?
Yeah, let's go.
फैस का
Team of the season.
धोनी का भी रील बनाना है ये भी करना है बहुत काम है सोने का नहीं बनी मेरी जान. But I
एक दिन सो जाने दे कल रात में बात करेंगे.
फैस तुम
नहीं धोनी का तो रेडी है भाई धोनी का सुबह में.
Faiz, if you need to go, you can go, man, because it's been
Yeah,
very
I'm
late
waiting-
already.
I'm waiting for Namaz and Yusuf fan.
Okay,
nice,
mashallah. हाँ, Don, बोल रहे थे आप कुछ. भाई, Patirana is also a very good shout, man.
Okay, so
Wait,
your options are 3. You have 3 fast. Are you going to all 3 fast bowlers or you want one spinner?
I want
One spinner, off spinner,
Noor.
one off spinner.
I want
You
Noor,
want
bro.
off spinner.
No, I want Noor.
Okay, Noor, Shami, Siraj.
Who else? Would you put Piyush Chawla there first? Who else?
Oh man, I would not put Piyush
I
Chawla
mean, he
anywhere.
did well. Why are you saying that?
I have
He bowled
Rashid
well.
Khan. I would not put Piyush Chawla anywhere near.
What's wrong in that, bro?
I
Chahal,
think he is fourth
पिटार
also.
होने कुत्ता
Chahal?
से मारे उसके बाद में.
बारे
Chahal
बाद
is a
में
good
नहीं
shot.
एक गेम
I
में
think-
मारे यार वो.
I think Noor
Chahal is a
Ahmed
good shot.
doesn't
21
have
wickets,
a,
yeah.
I think Noor Ahmed doesn't deserve a place in their side because of the wicket column. I think they're better players, but
That's fine. You don't have to put him in, but I just have to say, bro, he was for me the most underrated and the guy who impressed me the most. Him and Patirana, bro.
even today he was fantastic.
Bro, what a spell today, man. You,
2 wicket और
incredible.
17 runs, very very good.
and
मार ही
no
नहीं
one
सकते थे उसको.
bro, no
हर
one
टाइम
expect-
ऐसा लग रहा था कि
Yeah.
मारना बोल के उन्होंने इतना perfect line and length डाल रहा था. Very good.
Yeah, I mean those two were for me. Patirana and
Oh,
Noor.
bro, what about Ravi Bishnoi?
I mean, he was good as well. But
Wicket out
I
नहीं
मार्कंडे को डालो बीच में.
Noor Ahmed को तो like ठीक है अच्छा बोलो दूसरा
Okay,
spinner.
because it gives you a different little bit
No,
of
if you don't want tell me
मैं तो
another spinner
जद्दू
you
को
want
ला
to put.
लूंगा 8 को जद्दू 9 को जद्दू भी ला लूं मैं तो.
9 10 11 बोलो तुम्हारे 9 10 11 कौन है बोल दो.
Chahal,
मेरे
Patirana and Shami.
चल Patirana Shami Faiz आपके 9 10 11.
Shami, Patirana, and yeah, probably Noor.
Okay,
Because
so
I rate Noor, yeah.
let's go with that because I am also saying Noor. Otherwise, it's the same team.
Fair. So
चिराग
Lou-
अमित
Lou
अमित
Samuel-
मिश्रा लोग कहते हैं यार अमित मिश्रा विराट कोहली को ले लिया
Impact player बैगन भी नहीं ले रहे हम लोग. I don't like that rule, bro.
Yeah.
I really
अच्छा,
think they should get rid of it, or they should try a different variation of it. Nejama.
Yeah.
एक मिनट there's a few questions. What about Murli Vijay's friend DK? Oh my
Bro, did you see Murli Vijay today in the studio?
yeah,
What
bro,
the-
he was high, bro. He was high, man. He was-
Bro, he's wearing sunglasses and just like staying straight. And then when they ask him, he answers normally, and then he's like staying straight. It was like freaking some Matrix shit, man.
the
Next level stuff.
weirdest thing for me is when any foreigner who's on an interview from abroad, उसकी जो body डाल के उसके movements करते थे कुछ Star Sports
अरे
पे
हाँ
तो
वो क्या AI है वो?
I don't know
like,
AI क्या दीवाना दिख
हम
रहा था मेरे
लोग
को
डॉन वो उसमें क्या कर रहे हैं मालूम वहां से इंपोर्ट कर ले रहे जैक कैलिस को टेलीपोर्ट जो भी है
I saw that.
you saw that right
It's
It was
now
so
weird दिख
weird,
रहा।
bro.
I IPTV पे Star Sports पे देख रहा था.
हाँ,
I was
हाँ,
हाँ, हम
shocked.
लोग मैं and you know what the thing is that going through all these things is because Jio आ गया right so now there's a battle in broadcast you have to understand कि split है there is like half the commentators in Jio and half are in Star Sports so they're desperate in getting people that's why like if you see the Star cast today who in the final Srishant अपना वेंकटेश
Venkatesh Iyer
और
and that
मुरली
Whitey.
विजय like what the hell bro Jio
And
पे
Badrinath was there, right?
yeah
Yeah.
what the hell is that bro
But I'm surprised it's so many options available. Jio pe all the big guns are all in Jio because
no
Brett
Yeah.
Lee
it's
is in-
Brett Lee is there AB is there Zahir Khan is
AB
there
Zahir Khan is there,
Akash
yeah.
Chopra is there
Harbhajan also I think then
Harbhajan Star Hindi
Ah,
but the
sure.
thing is Don they have Hindi Tamil Telugu and everything they're splitting so and also there's KP Hayden but they were at the ground so in the
Ground.
studio like you need so yeah there is a bit of a thing but yeah I don't know why I dwelled into that
make
but-
one flop team of the season as well not
yeah, I
Dhoni,
can make it.
Ben Stokes.
Abhishek Sharma, Mayank Agarwal, Rahul Tripathi, Markram.
I think-
This thing,
I think Rohit Sharma and Mayank Agarwal will be the openers in the flop of the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair shout.
but
there.
I told Face that guy could not clear the 30-yard circle. He's saying, "No,
Mike-
हमारा player है यारो." He cannot clear, bro.
अच्छा खेला like last game.
मियाँ ने क्या strike rate देखी उसकी
No, but last game में almost 200 था strike rate, 83 or 46 कुछ.
वो last game में कुछ था नहीं खेलने
No, he was for me a very big disappointment.
so
Even
it's
Umran Malik is there,
basically
bro.
it's half Sunrisers half RCB
and Delhi
and
Capitals, Delhi
Mumbai
Capitals, bro.
Mumbai
Delhi-
Delhi and like
Delhi.
Kolkata वो पूरे
I
टीमों
mean,
को
for me, Prithvi Shaw and Mayank Agarwal and Rohit Sharma, you can put all three of them. Umran Malik is going in there as well.
impact player Prithvi impact player
Yeah.
Prithvi इसमें impact
Umran
player
Malik is a flop for me this season.
Yeah.
But also a little bit of Umran Malik is not necessarily his fault. I think the team. If I have to discredit SRS for anything, I said the way they treated Umran through the season. I
Bro,
think
don't- what
Umran
did they
game
do
got
to
a Umran got a comeback game he was 3 for 44
Bro, Don, what treatment, bro? Whenever he played, he got hit. In that game, also, you remember against KKR, when we won, Jo Harry broke it 100.
Yeah,
Go and see
yeah.
Umran's figures over there, bro.
Yeah, bad.
Huh?
1
Terrible.
over 25 1 over 25 or 28 he got
Yeah, bro. What the hell is that? Like, you know, like I understand. And look, you know, the reason why Don is saying this is valid because Markram himself said, I don't know why Umran is not playing at the toss. So there is something shady there. I'm not
but he
denying
did
that
get a
it's
chance immediately after that match and then you saw what
yeah,
happened.
I'm
So,
not denying what Don is saying. Maybe that impacted him, and maybe that's why he's not performing well.
Mindset issue हो गया.
But still, like at the start when he was playing regularly, I don't know what he was doing. Like you know, he didn't like. There was 1 or 2 games he put. Me and Fez saw a couple of deliveries live in the stadium. They were solid. Like he cleaned the stumps up. Punjab के against उन्हें निकाला था. हरप्रीत बरार या किसी को निकाला था. मेरे को याद नहीं आ रहा. But that was a ball to remember. But consistency wasn't there. So for me, Umran is there, bro. Like in the flop of the team, flop season.
Yeah.
Would,
Umran
would
is
you
there.
would you consider Harry Brook probably again one of the other flops? I think
Yeah.
apart from that 100, I think he was.
Yeah,
good
yeah,
for-
flop.
Yeah, 100%.
Andre Russell.
No man, 1-2 मैच अच्छा खेल 2-3 मैच जीता
बॉल
है।
के साथ डिसेंट था उन्हें बॉल के साथ तो
Yeah.
काफी डिसेंट था उन्हें
I mean, yeah, with the bat, you expected more from him, but एक मैच जिता दिया था with the bat. That's enough for me, man.
And then I think Shah Rukh Khan comes in as a finisher
Oh,
who's
yeah, Shah Rukh Khan.
surprised.
Shah Rukh Khan, yeah, 100%. Abdul Samad, we could have put him there, but he won us that game.
एक आध game जिता दिया ने.
He won us that.
I think
What about-
Arshdeep as the
what
bowler
about
was-
what about like Sanju Samson
अच्छा start करा उन्हें. He had a couple of
Flop-
really good games.
Runs तो है उसके पास, but consistency नहीं
200
था
से
वो।
200 से ज्यादा है यार वो
200 क्या है? कितने रन है उसके?
220
नहीं, नहीं।
250
नहीं. I'm pretty sure he's closer to 400.
Check कर लो. If it's 200, then we'll put him in the team, bro. भाई रियान पराग 100%, bro.
Oh, yeah,
100%.
absolutely,
Shit.
absolutely.
342
342.
No, wait,
ठीक है।
actually.
DK.
No,
DK
wait.
100% again.
375 and no, wait, I'm reading it wrong. Wait a minute.
DK again. I think Chirag bhai is right. DK.
Yeah,
I
Dinesh
think
Karthik
should-
100% gets in there, bro. Rabada is for me flop.
Ooh, Rabada and Arshdeep. I think both of them were poor this time.
I mean, Arshdeep did bowl good in a few games, but yeah.
Rahul Chahar was also a little bit off. I think spin.
This boy, your boy Deepak.
Ooh, Deepak Huda. Yes, absolutely. I think he was very, very poor this season.
Yeah.
कौन था? I think this is a kind of an overall combination. I think spinner कौन था
362.
जो poor, who was very poor? 362.
Spinner. Shahbaz Ahmed.
Oh, Murugan Ashwin. He was very poor.
मुरुगन
Yeah,
उन्हें
very-
कितने मैच खेला था उन्होंने 2
खेला नहीं
मैच
होते,
अंदर
खेला नहीं होते.
बेचारा
but whenever he
आर
played, he
अश्विन
was
था
poor.
उधर आर अश्विन था तो एम अश्विन क्या करेंगे
Ashwin B like didn't have the best of seasons, right?
But he
But he
wasn't
didn't
bad.
get
Like,
smacked.
Spanish
Yeah, he didn't
to
get
the team, I guess.
economical तो था
Yeah, Delhi भी अच्छे थे spinners, उनकी team अच्छी थी.
Kuldeep,
Like
Kuldeep played well. I think he was the lone kind
सुनील
of bowler.
नारायण
Sunil
Yeah.
Narayan also. He wasn't terrible.
yeah, he was poor.
but-
He was poor,
yeah.
bro. Don.
But
He was poor.
compared to his high standards, yes.
Yeah. Sunil
what
Ryan.
about what do you guys say about Suyash and Varun like in general though Suyash का तो action किराक दिखा मेरे को तो but like
But I
apart from
think
that
both
not
of them were decent.
Yeah.
Both of them were decent.
Varun Chakravarti, me and Don, remember we we were so disappointed with him when he
World
when
Cup
he
match up, yeah.
yeah. But like
He's very
the-
big disappointment.
but he's so good in the IPL, bro. Like he's like
He
such a
suddenly
good
found
bowler.
his mojo back again. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, it was
Injury problems जो थे जब भी fitness का issue है उसको whenever he gets selected
खाली
for
IPL
India.
खेलना लेकिन ऐसे players खाली IPL खेलना.
बिल्कुल
I
sir.
mean, no disrespect. I don't think I hope he makes a comeback and everything. But I feel
Yes.
like if you बहुत ज़्यादा cricket खेला है तो फिर उन्हें injury prone हो जाता है. He's already 29, 30. You know, he's probably has 3-4 years left. But I think he can become an IPL star.
Yeah.
worst foreign player this year
Ben Stokes.
Didn't play. Ben
Before
Stokes-
you hit me with it, I'm gonna hit you with it, bro. Ben Stokes, bro.
what okay
Ben Stokes, Harry Brooks, Sam Curran
Yeah.
to an extent, I think, for the amount of price of money that they paid for him, didn't think he lived up to that standard.
Bro,
I mean, when he
I-
was captain he was killing it
yeah,
to
he's
be
killing. I
frank.
was just gonna say that, bro. His captaincy is better than Dhawan's.
Achha,
Bro,
I think worst captain easily Dhawan. Easily.
Dhawan. Yeah, and that's what I want to ask you guys because a lot of people are saying like when he initially उन्हें मार रहा था, right? अब last year भी मारा था. लोग बोल रहे थे धवन को क्यों नहीं लेते 50 over में क्यों नहीं लेते. Look, he's getting older. He's not that level of fitness is also not there. But also just this season, don't you think with that Punjab team you should be in top 4? I mean, you could say the same thing with Sunrisers, but like with this Punjab team and the way they were playing, they were in form. It's not like stupid team selection, stupid field placement.
Every time Raza won the match they dropped him
Yeah. What is that, bro?
Yeah, so strange. I think like the teams like Sunrisers in Punjab, it's very clear that if you compare them to someone like a CSK and a Gujarat, there's a starking difference because so many changes and the corner involvement और ये पूरे बहुत चीजें होते हैं उसमें.
there's not one core head like Don's saying there's not like Dhoni is the figurehead Rohit Sharma is the in Punjab and Hyderabad there's 100 people saying 100 things
Probably true, but
No, but like, look, if you look at the 11, Dhawan should be the main guy, bro. He's the most experienced. There's no one above him in terms of experience in the IPL in that team. Who is there? I don't think
But-
there is anyone.
But Dhawan has never been a good captain, even with
That is
whatever
the
small
problem.
stint,
That
he's
is the
never
problem.
been a good
Yeah.
captain.
But like what Faiz is saying, he's that okay. Fine, we don't have that, but they do have an Indian player who's experienced. Like for us, he wasn't when he was captain. He sucked, but when Warner was captain, I mean, Dhawan did his job as well. Like he was.
He's a
Yeah.
very good player. He's that kind of player that you want in your team as an opener. He gives you those runs, but उसको फिर side में खिला देना, mid wicket पे fielding करा लेना,
Mid
खत्म.
wicket पे.
He's not that kind of guy that comes in and gives you those critical moments में थोड़े important decisions लेना, थोड़े risks लेना. He's not that kind. उसको जो बोले ना वही करता. पीछे से ट्रेवर बेलिस जो बोल रहा है ना वही कर रहा. और वो मैच की सिचुएशन को रीड नहीं कर रहा. I think in fact when Sam Curran was the captain, I think they should have continued on with him. They would have done better.
Yeah, I agree.
My surprise is that that once he came back, I think Sam Curran again went and was fielding in the deep square leg. He wasn't in giving input, which is surprising because if you're a team game में मेरे को दिखाने के धवन अकेला हो जा रहा था कभी-कभी.
Yeah, Livingston. No, एक उन्हें कुत्तों की तरह मारा था किसी को याद है.
90 लेके गया ना जो हारे थे गेम क्लोज but
क्या
Helicopters
मारा
के against
था.
धर्मशाला में ना
नहीं, मुंबई इंडियंस के अगेंस्ट, right?
was it Mumbai?
Yeah, Mumbai Indians के against.
Yeah.
उन्हें आर्चर को कुत्तों की तरह मारा था.
right.
क्या मारा था
वो तो सभी मारे कुत्तों के लार्जर को no. Oh, Mustafa, your favorite player, bro. What about our Usain Bolt, Arjun Tendulkar?
His highlight was
I mean, he bowled better than Archer.
his highlight was picking his nose and two runs.
Getting bit by the dog.
Bit by the dog and 2 runs, six balls against Sunrisers, man.
Yeah.
उसका action is very injury prone, but बहुत round arm
Yeah, it's not a good action, man. Yeah,
यहाँ पे shoulder पे problem होगा उसको.
Yeah, you forgot Avesh Khan, but he won a match with his batting.
He didn't win anything. He threw his helmet like one hero, like as if he did that. It was Dinesh Karthik who flopped.
Yeah, Mitch Marsh big flop.
एक दो game तो अच्छा खेला नहीं. After he came back from his wedding, it was fine.
Yeah, I think एक दो game तो अच्छा खेला. Against Hyderabad, the game that Hyderabad ended up winning, he played well, but he got out at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Thigh slap करता उन्हें.
And you know, I have to give Bhuvi some credit because everyone wanted him out of the team. Everyone, like Hassan Bhai, Faiz, the whole FMC talks, everybody wanted Bhuvi out, but like he bowled really well, man.
Very good. Yeah, 100% agreed.
I think otherwise he would have been in this flop team for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he came back, and
that's good.
But the problem is now, like, I don't know, he's getting older, and if you're gonna retain him again, this and that, it might not work out. So, like, I don't know.
No, but I think Bhuvi, the players around him, the likes of Tyagi, Nitish Reddy, these guys look like they can learn from him for another year or so, and then pass on the baton, because yes, I think for sure he's getting older.
Moment of the season, Fez.
Rinku Singh,
for sure, has to be.
Me, Abdul Samad.
That was a good season.
Bro, it was such a poor season, such a bad season. We needed
that was a pick me up moment. 4 games जीते उसमें से एक वो था, which is fair.
It is, but like Rinku is once in a lifetime opportunity.
मेरे को ये debates बहुत पसंद. फैज फजर भी पढ़ लेंगे तुम आज दोहर तक उछाल रहेंगे आज, because this is a big topic. Is Dhoni a bigger cricket personality than Sachin Tendulkar?
We had this discussion a few days ago, where I mean, it's hard to say because
Faz said yes, Dhoni is.
I said Dhoni. I said personally, I feel, because I've never heard a cricket stadium erupt so consistently. Probably IPL नहीं था सचिन के टाइम पे, इसलिए
maybe सचिन के टाइम पे इंडिया के लिए erupt होता था similar तरीके में.
So India, that's what, like, then someone like Chirag Bhai, someone counted, and I understood the way they're coming from. कि भाई social media नहीं था, but whenever you spoke about India, it would be Shah Rukh Khan, Sachin Tendulkar, and that's what they would recognized India about in an era where there was no social media and stuff. So
no, that's why it's very difficult to compare eras. We always do it, but I think because like for our dads, probably Kapil Dev was probably the biggest hero, right? Like there's no bigger guy than him. Like won the World Cup in '83, that innings against Zimbabwe, जो Marathon movie में देखे.
What an innings!
पूरी दुनिया movie में देखे, because there was a strike going on and nobody saw that innings, even if you were alive at that time, unless you were at the ground. So, like for them, Sunil Gavaskar, Kapil Dev. After that, like you could say Imran Khan.
But if you ask Juicy this question, he'll say Sachin any day of the week.
Yeah, my brother will say Sachin Tendulkar,
because he'll say that because he's a couple of years older than us. So that I think he has that age when he was in his peak of watching cricket. Sachin was the main man, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
The thing is, I think the differential for me as well is because Dhoni was captain. He led us to World Cup glory and all of these things. This is what adds up to it for me.
Agreed.
But 100%, like when I think about it all together now, yes, Sachin Tendulkar was what he represented India as a word. India बोलता आप सचिन को सोचते, again शाहरुख खान सचिन ऐसा दिमाग को आते हैं ना, नरा जहाँ सोचो अब धोनी का क्या है, इतना मीडिया में फैलता उन्हें स्माइल करा क्या, बच्चों से बात कर रहा या बच्चों को गोद में उठा रहा, so all of these things get imaged in your mind and it gets marketed and CSK the franchise, and then what he did with CSK, what he did with India, his the thing is his awards and his recognitions. So in that aspect, he's more of a collective or like a team-oriented person. Whereas Sachin ka kya, it was more on his own and where he came from. 10th fail kara, then it's 17 की उम्र में he played a test match.
Fail करा, मेरे को नहीं मालूम था ये.
Yeah, like 10th pass करा या fail करा, but he's very
दो बहुत बड़े चीजें हैं, पहले कंफर्म कर लो.
इंडिया में एक ही चार पास में fail metric जो भी है.
मगर मेरा क्या है मालूम, I know
that at an early age.
मेरे लिए like I know that Sachin had like Dravid, Ganguly and these guys, I know that, but there was a period of time where Sachin out होता TV बंद हो जाता था. with Dhoni, it's not like that. You still have Yuvraj, you still had
exactly.
Virat Kohli there,
Gautam
like
Gambhir.
Gautam Gambhir,
Don't
like
forget.
उन्हें लेट आता था, इसलिए वेट करते थे उसका.
कौन उन्हें खुद लेटा था, मैं उन्हें आउट भी हुआ था, देखते थे मैचेस, like right, like उन्हें like with Sachin it was a different vibe. I think he just like a lot was relied upon him, like he was the guy, and a lot of
100%.
times he came up trumps. And I think, and as a batsman, as a cricketer, I don't know if you guys don't agree with me or not. As a cricketer, watching Sachin, I'm not a Sachin Tendulkar fan. My favorite player at that time was Azharuddin, not Tendulkar. But
Yeah.
there was no player who could play shots like that. There's no player. I know Dhoni has a helicopter, this and that, but like he said himself today, that's unorthodox. Right? It's something that we relate to in the gully cricket. I understand that. But bro, that timing, that Shoaib Akhtar ko jo mara tha unhe, Sachin Tendulkar, yeah, like Brett Lee ko, Magra ko, just the shots, like what the hell is that, man? It was unbelievable.
जो सहारा में जाके मारा था 98 में.
Yeah,
Or the 99 World Cup was just fantastic.
Not 99, 2003. 99 was not fantastic at all.
No, sorry, 2003.
That whole period was not fantastic.
Yeah, Australia, sorry. That was what I was thinking. Against Australia when they lost in the finals.
Yeah.
So the moment Sachin got out, even at that 360, wo time pe 360 in 2003 was a shock. Everyone had lost hope. I think I was one of the very few who were sitting, but Sachin out tab tak dekh raha tha. Then after that, I had to close off. And that was a moment when I felt physical pain. The only other time that I felt physical pain was 2019 when Dhoni got out.
Yeah, man, I got physical and mental. Mustafa kept messaging me, your guy lost us the cup. So like, I was at work and I was watching this, and then he's like, yeah.
But I wasn't blaming the run out, bro. I wasn't blaming the run out.
You
I
were
was
blaming it because you're slowing it down.
His approach to the game was pathetic, bro.
There's one thing.
But 25 of 10, you ideally would know that Dhoni would finish this kind of a situation.
Pindaro wants a Bhuvi ball batting kar raha hai dusre end pe. I'm not taking the damn risk, bro. When Jadeja is there, then you take risks. Why are you taking risks when there's Bhuvi there? But I'll tell you something. I won't say anything.
One thing I want to say.
Yes,
the one thing I've learned, I know Musti for 10 years now and I love him a lot.
How many times you saw me in real life? How many times you saw? How many times you touched me? How many times you shook my hand?
Touched me, I know. ये कौन सा show chasing the target?
How much time you shook my hand?
I want to tell Faiz, what एक चीज जो मुस्ती से सीखा ना, अगर अपन ना अलग अलग टीम में है और अगर मेरी टीम हार रही, तो मैं मुस्ती के मैसेज से एक आधा घंटे के लिए नहीं चेक करता हूँ. मैं मेरे अपने आप को कंपोज करके फिर मैं मुस्ती से बात करता हूँ. नहीं तो इन्हें इसके रिएक्शन में वाट लगा देता है इन्हें. So that is something I learned from him, and I've learned slowly but surely now.
मैं 25 साल से साथ हूँ.
तो
bro,
उसके बाद नहीं सुनना अपन.
Bro, individually, like, as like, if you're saying, like,
exactly.
that question personality is a thing. So, like, Faiz also the point for me, just from a cricketing point of view. I think I remember Sachin's individual performances. Like, he won games for India as well. Yes, he's not like, maybe Virat Kohli has won more chasing 100%, but just his contribution with the bat is next to none. Now, the World Cup 2007-11, both Dhoni won, right? But for me, Yuvraj's performances outshined. That was the moment for me in both. Like,
I mean, for keeping Sachin and Dhoni at one stage, I mean, in terms of popularity, maybe Sachin outdoes him, but then they're different accolades. Like Sachin, the batsman, like Mustafa was saying, much better. Even Dhoni himself would agree that Sachin जिस तरीके से batting करता था, no one can play the sweep shot like him in India. No one could have played the straight drive like him. जो उन्हें pull करता था, hook करता था. At that height, he hooked, pulled Shoaib Akhtar as well. So the batsman Tendulkar, but then the captain Tendulkar, then the captain Dhoni. So then Dhoni takes. Let's not even go there. That was the worst era of Indian cricket.
My question was more on overall impact towards the game and less talent on technique. But even if you're talking about the impact of the game, how many people picked up a bat after watching Sachin Tendulkar? You see 100%. Virat Kohli, you see MS Dhoni himself, and the impact that he had on the game is next level. Like my brother just watched Sachin Tendulkar and learned cricket. There was no one like he didn't go to academy or anything like that. We lived in Saudi Arabia at that time. There was not much cricket. After we met like our friends and whatever, then we started playing cricket. But at that time, my brother picked up a bat because of Sachin Tendulkar. So his impact was on everybody was next level.
Virat and Naveen is moment of Chirag Bhai's IPL thing. That was.
I love it.
That's good.
Was gonna say this because captaincy I'm leaning towards Ronnie. 100%.
Can I talk about the 1.1 second? Have you guys talked about it already? You don't want to come back again?
I mean, we went there, but you can go ahead. It just takes 1 second.
0.1 second reaction time was unbelievable. मैं उसके हाथा पीछे कैसे नहीं जाते? Every normal keeper के हाथा पीछे जाते for that 1 second extra.
And usually Mustafa has some kind of a comeback, but today he doesn't because it's just 0.1 second.
Moving on in 0.1 second.
I agree. It was good.
Yeah,
But
you
the
can't say
moment
anything.
yeah, I can't. How can I say that was next level skill? I can't say anything on that. That was
But
amazing.
rare occasions रहते हैं
But
main
what I can
tournament
say
में.
is
मुझे
that
के बाद से मुंह से
but what
बात
I
नहीं
can
होती.
say is that the whole crowd, everybody, लोग वहां पे रातों में सो रहे फैज जग रहा नहीं मालूम इन्हें डॉल्बी नहीं सो रहा. Everyone wanted to see MS Dhoni come back today. Everybody, the whole of India were waiting. Oh my god, जो हंसी
Same
निकली.
qualifier one, same qualifier one, man. Same qualifier one, same cover, same Pandya.
That was an incredible moment. That was the moment of the day.
I was not
That's
born when
next
Sachin
level.
was at his peak, so I have not seen it. And hence, for me, Dhoni, I mean, Sachin at his peak was something else, bro. Like,
Bro, that
Gillen's
2003, I
three
still
World
remember.
Cup.
Oh, I still remember that Pakistan game. I'll never forget it.
Australia का टेस्ट सीरीज याद है कैसा फोड़ दिया था.
Yeah, bro.
And that Coca-Cola Cup, तो we watched it more than like 100 times. That Shane Warne को जो शूट देता उन्हें.
जो dust ball में जाओ. True.
Yeah, Gill and Short, Sachin and Vinod Kambli for today's generation ka.
I like that.
It's right. It's right. I never
Sai has
thought
some
about
good
that.
comments there.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Actually, the Master Blaster could not even complete his schooling. He failed his high school exam and started playing for the country at the age of 16. It is often said that Sachin had not given his board exams and he failed his 10th board 3 times. So there it is. Copy pasted, bol rahe, but facts.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
So you don't need to go to school, guys.
अरे
Dhoni
नको बोलो
got
ऐसा सब नहीं बनते सचिन.
Dhoni got Sachin a World Cup. Hey.
I mean,
That's a good point. That is a good point.
Sachin contributed in that World Cup, bro. He was smashing it. He was like 39-40. उन्हें Pakistan game में ठीक है बहुत chances मिले, but he scored against England in that. He scored against South Africa. He had some good innings, bro. Against Australia also, he got them off to a good start.
It wouldn't have mattered if Dhoni didn't have that century though, that 90 odd.
Bro, it was Gambhir. First of all, okay. First of all, it was Gambhir. Gambhir batted when the conditions were difficult. But dew आया, पानी आया, फिर खेले भाई, दोनों खेले उसके बाद. Like, but it was Gautam Gambhir also.
The fact that Gambhir made 97, but Dhoni had to make 91 more runs. So like.
Yeah, it was a team effort, so it's not only Dhoni who won him the game.
But that Yuvraj Singh and then Kohli was also there in the
bro. Even the quarter.
Anyway, let's leave it at team effort.
The quarterfinal. I mean, Yuvraj also had a huge part to play, bro, in that World Cup. He was with the ball and the bat.
UV both 2007 and 2011. He was incredible.
Yeah, you know that innings done against in that 2007 World Cup back to back England and Australia. Probably Australia won was the best innings I've ever seen in T20 cricket.
That 70 of 30 kuch mara so
50 of 12, yeah.
No, 50 of 12 was England.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't on.
50 of 12 was.
Please,
मैं यहाँ पे ये टी-शर्ट निकाल देता हूँ अगर 50 of 12.
Okay, done. First check कर लो.
50 of 12 is England, bro.
No, check कर लो. Check कर लो. It's not. Check कर लो एक बार.
36, 50 of 12 is England, bro.
Check कर ले. Shirt निकल रहा. I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think so. Check कर ले first.
मैं तेरा bonus 5 times बढ़ा देता हूँ अगर है तो.
नहीं. It is because अभी हाल में जो 50 मारा उन्हें युवराज सिंह का रिकॉर्ड जो कौन था यार 50 of 14 मारे
जो यशस्वी जायसवाल
हमला
ड्रेसिंग पे बात करे ये चीज के बारे में.
चेक कर
लो. If it's wrong then I have to ask punter why he gave me wrong information.
चेक करो. Now I'm getting.
Yeah, so it was 58 of 16 Yuvraj made in that match and एक minute 56 ऑल इंग्लैंड पब्लिक बोल दे रही है वहां पे देख लो पब्लिक भी
नहीं चेक करो स्टैट चेक करो.
हां एक मिनट यार
ब्रो ये चीजों में मैंने नहीं
when did he
नहीं बोलता मैं. 50 of 12 was England because 36 runs उन्हें
Don I'll tell you something once he tells me the thing. I'll tell you something that's why I'm leaning towards the thing. I'll tell you why I'm saying this.
It was 70 odd of 30 in against Australia.
Yes, so how many balls did he get to his 50? I'm saying
Yuvraj Singh while doing listen how anyone can forget the match when this left-handed Indian batsman sent English bowlers toward broad all around the ground in the 19th over of the Indian innings. He played an outstanding 58 runs of 16 balls with 70. While doing so, he completed his half century in just 12 balls with a strike rate of 406 against England.
ये नहीं बोलता मैं. ये one of the most important moments of my life था मैं नहीं बोलता.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया के कितने मारा यार चेक करो यार.
70 of 30 कुछ था चेक कर लो.
Okay.
If I'm not wrong, it must 71 of 30 ऐसा कुछ था.
I don't know why I keep thinking against Australia he hit 12 balls, bro.
नहीं. Because of the 6-6s, no. 36 if he gets in 6-6, easy to make 50 of 12. ऐसा सोच के चल रहा था मैं.
70 कुछ मारा.
Australia had some 70 of 30.
उन्हें जो छक्का मारा था ब्रेटली को याद है?
What a shot! Leg side के ऊपर फाड़ बोल के जो मिड विकेट के ऊपर मारा था उन्हें.
Yeah.
दो तीन बार मारा था. Not only Bretley को तो beautiful था.
70 of 30, 5 fours, 5 sixes.
और 50 कितने में मारा था?
Perfect बोला मैं देंगे.
Uh,
वो
50.
नहीं आता because इतना important नहीं था वो. It wasn't the fastest.
Yeah, exactly.
तो इंग्लैंड के अगेंस्ट था 12 बॉल.
Yeah.
Sorry guys for the time waste. What's the next topic? What is the next topic?
I gave a lot of incentive. That's why.
Bro, I was going when you said shirt got off. I got even more excited. Yeah.
I just pictured Saurav Ganguly and then Don's chest like that.
That's something. That's how it would have been actually.
But yeah, I mean that's that. But हो गया यार IPL 2 महीने कहाँ भाग गए समझ में नहीं आ रहा.
Yeah, man.
Bro, क्या करेंगे अपन लोग?
There's WTC every day. We're going to take out new clips, new battles. We're going to discuss the World Test Championship final. So make sure you tune in. Fez is on his flight to London tomorrow.
I'm going to Rutraj's wedding, bro. I'm going to Rutraj's wedding.
Well, bro, man, Fez, you could have just said that India, Yuvraj Singh got 12 balls. He said he triple R pay. You would have gone to England only. Visa bhi mil jata tha. Halal ka Don makes halal money, bro. Don, where do you work?
Yeah.
Work for a fintech company.
Yeah. But yes, overall, any last things you want to add, you want to talk about? I think it's pretty much done. But we will come tomorrow. Our attention will slowly shift to the WTC and international cricket. But yes, anything you wanted to add about the IPL?
Oh, this is. I still think it's all still sinking in. I think I'm gonna really miss it tomorrow when I have like a few minutes from in the middle of work when I put it on and on Sling. There's nothing to watch. That's when it's gonna really hit.
Yeah, Fez.
I think I mean, जो भी time गुजरा because we went to the stadiums and we covered a lot. We did vlogs this season and yeah, all the podcast, all the regulars, Chirag Bhai, Vinesh Bhai, and everybody who joined us. Sai Bhai, and Ibrahim Bhai, our stat guy from South Africa. All of these guys join us regularly. The banter with our folks on WhatsApp, stuff like that. That's what IPL. वही मुस्तफा हमेशा जैसे बोलता है, it's a festival, and definitely everybody just gets into the drama and stuff. एक ही टांग एक खींच रहा, एक का team नीचे आई तो दूसरे की team ऊपर आई, and I think it's all of that. And then ending it with five titles for Dhoni, 5 titles for Rohit Sharma right now. Obviously, 6th one with Hyderabad. But yeah, I think it's just a good note to end on, and we'll look forward to it next year probably again. But I'll focus now back on international cricket. I can't wait for international cricket. ये double header ये वो बस हो गया था यार वो.
Is Rohit the only one with 6?
Yeah, only the 1-6.
But Rohit, the 6th one was in Hyderabad, so it doesn't
Deccan
count as
Challenge.
it doesn't count as captain,
As
right?
captain, yeah. Gilly की captaincy में था वो.
Yeah, well, Gilchrist के captaincy में था, yeah. But I think like overall, I got a bit tired towards the end, but it was an amazing experience, man. Especially when we were in India covering. Fez did a magnificent job. He was working really hard, late hours.
Shout out to
Mogs.
Mogs, yeah, Mogs was amazing. These guys put in all the hard yards.
Dr. Foodie as well helped us a lot throughout our
editing. Dr. Foodie helped us a lot. Like he gave us a lot of ideas, and everybody we met from people who were driving us to the stadium to cricketers themselves to journalists to people who are
random fans,
people in restaurants. And one thing I realized, people say time nahi hai cricket ke liye, that's all BS. Everyone takes time out for cricket.
Jio free tha that was the one advantage.
मैं और फैज उबर पे बैठे तो चल रहा, ऑटो में बैठे तो चल रहा, हम लोग 5 स्टार में है तो चल रहा, 1 स्टार में है तो चल रहा. Cricket was everywhere. Like it was, we saw a lot of things, ups and downs. We saw a lot of a lot of things in so in this IPL, but I think overall the experience was outstanding, man. I really enjoyed it.
So Raido also has 6, sorry for that, incorrect. This just in ho gaya tha masla,
but yeah, it was really good, man. Different cultures, different thing, but the love for cricket was one bahut zabardast tha. I think I really enjoyed it.
But now I think it's good for shift from India to England. It's just
right, mate. Can you give me your British accent, mate? We're going London, baby. Don, where's your English accent? I'm asking you a question, mate.
वो सब नहीं आता मेरे.
We're going, baby, in London. I think it's outstanding.
if I'm in the office, I can talk a little bit of American, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it, dude. But yeah, the guys got ready. They're taking the tubes, and yeah, it's all about fish and chips for the next few weeks. I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
So
I'm nervous as well at the same time because पूरे Indian pitches पे खेल के 17 लोग पुट्टे अब जाके ड्यूक बॉल है कौन सा बॉल है वो अपने इब्राहिम भाई हमेशा बोलते हैं ड्यूक्स का रेड है इसका रेड है उसका रेड है but yeah it's just swing windy conditions overcast conditions it's going to be exciting white's always 90 over game the best
yes
format
सवाल है देखो bachelor this guy is single and ready to mingle इसको बोलते हैं सवाल what about Wags me and Fez saw up front Wags right in front of us right or wrong we saw right
yeah
we won't take
right and
names.
wrong not right and wrong right and left
right and left we won't take names but we saw Wags in the stadium we saw Wags in the IPL as well so it was a very good thing also I have to give a big shout out to my brother, my family, everybody was supporting me, and the guy who's sitting over here, like who's our boss, because without him, this channel would not have started, man. When we started, there was nobody watching us; it was just me and him. We didn't know anything. He trusted me blindly. There was nothing like that I showed him or anything. And from there, I got opportunity GT20. I got opportunity this that then we started like mingling with other people. Then Don also got confidence, but at that time he was the only guy who like every day was down to come. That not to say that nobody else contributed. Faz has a huge part, Anas has a huge part. A lot of people have huge parts, but Don was there from the start every day. And when there was nothing, there was just me, him, and we had a professional setup, but there was nothing. There was no one watching us. But that's how you have to start. So whoever is watching this, we're very small right now, but whatever we've experienced has been great, and the reason for it is because we tried, we experimented, all of us, like including Faz, everybody's just experimented. Who would have thought, like, we're chilling with cricketers, we're chilling with whatever it is, we had a really good time, and it's because Don took the jump with me.
Initiative.
One of the main reasons.
Hats off to you guys who are doing great job now. अभी चढ़ रहा है, अब खाली आगे बढ़ने का अपने को.
Yeah, it's very small yet. We still have to go, but we still have to go forward and think. But inshallah, with everyone's support, ऊपर वाला का.
Well, yeah, thank you for everybody to stick around till like 5 in the morning in India. Right now it's 5 a.m.
For me and Musti, it's okay because it's in the day.
Yeah, but like illa to bichare pure India South Africa, Abu Bakar Canada ke pure India ke
like all these guys coming every day, man. Chirag bhai, Ibrahim bhai, Sai bhai, Vinesh bhai, we can't forget him. Or like the nuclear atoms came as well, but a lot of these guys have been joining us since before the IPL.
Anshul bhai and all
Abu Bakar, baby, everyone, man, like they've been joining us. Ashish Punter, I forgot, bro. They're every day.
Punter,
Ashish Punter. Vinay, I don't know where he's disappeared, but like everybody else.
Tum bulate nahi yaar, tum nahi bulate.
But Vinay also contributed a lot, like coming in bunions and stuff. We really enjoyed his. It was really enjoyed everything, but.
Okay, I think both thank you. Okay, chalo.
One last question: who do you think is the greatest captain of all time?
Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
100%.
Faz, you agree with that, huh?
In IPL?
No, of all time.
Of all time.
Your favorite captain?
Of all time, Dhoni. No, without a doubt.
Dhoni. सही है.
What about you, Musti?
What about me? बस चल
Azharuddin.
सब ठीक, बस चल रहा है. No,
Azharuddin.
The question you're saying, all formats you said?
Whatever question you asked, you answer. For me, whatever your question ka, whatever format is that, for me, answer is Dhoni. You answer yours.
Ricky Ponting.
Good shot.
Meg Lanning.
मैं कुछ और बोलने चाह रहा था, मैं तुम लोग चढ़ जाते मेरे पे, इसलिए नहीं बोला. रिकी पॉन्टिंग कोई भी नहीं बोलता कुछ भी.
Good shot, but he didn't play T20, so it's a little hard to compare in that.
Yeah, but also Dhoni's test record wasn't that great, so that's why I'm like evening it out. You know what I mean?
Virat Kohli.
But Dhoni did win the mace, though. He did win the mace.
Yeah.
He won everything that is possible.
He did win the mace, yeah.
The world T20.
Who was your... No, wait, Don, excuse me. Who was your initial answer before Ricky Ponting?
Virat Kohli.
No.
Okay,
greatest captain of thing, Sarfaraz.
Ben Stokes. Sarfaraz. I think Ben Stokes bolenga.
Bro, क्या करा हमने वो Champions Trophy में Don? Bro, and he took Pakistan number 1 T20 team in the world ranking. Let's not forget.
Time I was 1:22 a.m. in the morning. Oh my God! Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll take a leave. This is just chhedne ke liye sabko. There's no right answer to this. Everybody has their opinion. Thank you so much for joining, everybody, and catch us. If not tomorrow, then Wednesday. We might
take a day's break. Yes,
we might.
No,
Take
we
a
will have
day's
short.
rest.
We will have shorts. We will have reels.
Yeah, there's
going
no break
on,
in this
please,
business.
बहुत जल्दी सीख लिया था मैं वो, but yeah, I think everybody do like, subscribe, share, please. आप जितने भी लोगों के साथ share करें.
Share the fantastic reels that Fez is making. That's been going well. So please share that.
Yeah, Faz. And today Dr. Foodie was on the thing. मैं तो सुबह पागल हो गया. He was, bro, like that morning wood, bro, Don. You know what I mean, bro? It was crazy.
Dr. Foodie.
Yo, I didn't know. I saw that.
You didn't know about that?
No, because the thing is, normally I do the recordings, right? So then I'm like, I didn't know who was going to do it. Like, I thought it was just a song or I don't know what it was. And then suddenly I'm like, yo, I've heard this voice before. I can't believe on our channel, he did that, man. That's the huge thing. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Foodie. Respect.
Yeah, bro. It's all about the burgers these days. come to North America. We'll take it halal burgers.
My wife, when I come to Hyderabad next time, I have to talk to Dr. Foodie personally because I need to find out recommendations. My wife needs to know exactly where to go from Dr. Foodie only. So if you guys follow Dr. Foodie also, if anyone of you has not yet done that.
Yeah, 100%. And that wraps it. He's been Faz, he's been Don, I've been Mustafa, and this is Chasing the Target. It was a great IPL. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and we will catch you very, very soon when all eyes on international cricket. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Fez. Bye-bye.